Y'all know what time it is. Time for what? Time for what? Time for what? Time for what? This that what? This that what? Time for what? Time for what? This that what? This that what? We coming to vent on current events. Charles, TJ, and Fliz, people loving the gents. What a debate opinions of the brothers. Know your lovers love us, cuz us. Talk ish, you live in color. Every Wednesday, be getting it in at 9 p.m. Tap in, my friends, sliding right with them gems. Hip hop debate start them like engine gens. These mics powerful, been said again and again. Legit articles round the globe, and it depends on what's brought up and who can go pen for pen. Popping left with the guest, spicy talking the script. Back and forth, him to him, going flip for flip. Join into the excellent realm you step in. Catch a wreck and get it lit in the comment section. Tell somebody something that you might have heard. And what? What? Spread the word. Spread the word. Spread the word.
Ew.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The what jigger? What jigger? What jigger?
What?
My name is Charles Brown. Right next to me is.
Artist name Fliz.
Right next to him is.
TJ Swords. What's popping, world?
We are the What Podcast, the What Show. This is what we do. We are back. We are live. I see it's only 15 people. I love it. I can't wait to see how live we get because this is our first night back. I know we started late, but we here, gang. The What Show. We got so much to discuss. Yellow girl in the building. Listen, we just got going on. Fliz is back. I'm back. TJ, we missed 2 weeks in a row, gang.
Yeah.
We missed 2 weeks in a row. People's in my comments, Charles, y'all ain't go live. I was like, listen, last week was Thanksgiving, right? I let everybody live last week. Let me get the comments up. Hold on. Let me type the comments in, gang. Listen, we're gonna have a crazy show. Salute. It's so much to discuss, gang. I don't even know. We might go 3-5 hours, 6-7 hours. We might go to work to our next job from here, gang. Just gonna be honest. Zero Burn in the building. Zero Burn was first. That's not, you got rewarded. You got to trust us. We coming. We coming. Salute Miss Tiny in the building. Gary in the building. When y'all see these guys with their heads down, that means they sharing the show. So let me see something. Boom. Let me shrink that down. Now we're going to get busy. Zero Burn in the building. Miss Tiny. Sims. Salute Sims in the building. Listen, we're going to get crazy in here, gang. Make sure you got your drink. Hold up. TJ got the Jolly Ranchers tonight. TJ came in and made something crazy. He said, I don't even know what to call it. I looked at it. I was like, TJ, that looked like a Jolly Rancher. So we're going to do the What Show Jolly Ranchers tonight. Salute with us and put your glass in the air. We're going to get busy.
Next time I might throw some candy in there, yo.
We needed that. Next time we're going to throw the.
That sounds delicious, though.
It's like low key. We can't. We might get Fliz to actually drink.
And say what that looks delicious, and usually when he says that, he's like, "Let me get some of that."
Bro, listen, I got so
New
much.
Year's is coming up, so you know what I mean, Fliz?
Yeah, I might for New Year's I might do a little something.
A little get together this weekend.
Make sure you're on that mic, TJ.
You might be able to have one of these this weekend.
Nah, you know,
maybe one.
I think my next drink might be the Dominicans that spice them cinnamon coquito joints.
Coquito? Oh,
yeah, them joints is right there. You know what I'm saying?
Some of that already.
Queen in the building. Make sure y'all sharing the show. Y'all know what time it is. We need y'all to do it before we get popping. I need y'all to head over to this little spot on the internet. They got a little website, and I need y'all to head on over to
black-yeti.com.
Fliz is back, gang. He is back. He is in rare form. He did not miss a beat. Head on over to black-yeti.com. Let them know who sent you. They ship all over the continental U.S. If y'all can hear us good and crispy, let me know, man. Before I get started, I want to make sure y'all can hear us good and crispy. I want to make sure we on my Charles Brown YouTube channel too, because sometimes this joint be bugging out. But we got so much to talk about, gang. Like, I don't even know where to start, but I know where I want to start. What's fascinating me that I got Fliz and TJ in the room. Let me make sure. Let me just, before I get any further, man, and make sure that we crispy on my Charles Brown page. Because if we ain't on Netflix, I got to get up out of here. I'm just going to be honest.
I think you on there, bro.
Am I on there?
I think so. Yeah. I think that's what
I see it. That's what it is.
Yeah,
then.
I fed from there. I think
that's what it is. Then, man, get in the comments. We gonna go crazy. I got my guy. Hold on. Let me get shout out to Love the. Can I can barely read that.
Love Thino.
All right. Salute to the super chat. Appreciate you tapping in. I want to talk about the first things first. Me, TJ, and Fliz been teasing this album. We've been teasing this album for months. We finally dropped the album. It's called The What Project. We've been getting some really good feedback.
Finally, it has happened to me.
We've been getting some really good feedback on this album. It's on all streaming services. If you type in THA, it's on my profile, Fliz profile, and TJ profile. I think we went dumb. I'm just gonna be honest.
Yeah, the album is fire.
I'm just gonna be honest. If you heard the album, say something in the chat about the album. Let me know what you think. But we dropped a video too. It's called This That.
Yes, sir.
If you seen the This That video, get in the chat. Let me know what's going on. If you rocking with it, a lot of you got the links early for the album. But listen, man, I'm proud of the album. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to be proud of what you've done, right, Fliz?
Yeah, always.
It's okay to be proud of what you've done. But what we want to do right now, I want to show the video real quick. I was having a little bit of trouble of uploading. We're gonna get to all that Drake shit, all that BigXThaPlug, Joel Santana saying kids don't need to learn how to read. We getting to all that because we've been gone for 2 weeks, gang. We gonna get dumb in here. I'm just gonna be honest.
Definitely.
But let me see something. I want to play this video because I need y'all to see what this dude Fliz and TJ did, gang.
No, what Charles did.
let me show y'all what these guys did, because what I'm feeling like is we kind of came together on some, you know what I'm saying, some grown man shit. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no man above the crew. It was just we just you know what I'm saying? We all doing this together, gang. You know what I mean? We doing this together.
We all in the same gang.
We all in the same gang.
We got to put our head together.
So what I'm gonna do right here, let me get to this video real quick. I'm gonna get to this video. We're gonna show the video, then we're gonna get to all that other stuff. We don't take time to shamelessly promote. So tonight we're gonna shamelessly promote, and then we're gonna get to all that other shit. All right. Bong, let me put that screen up real quick. All right.
Yes, sir.
Let me blow this up real quick. All right. Make sure they can see that, right?
Yeah.
We doing the whole shebang tonight. Let me get the chat out of there for a second, gang. Let me get the chat out because we gonna run this thing right. So this is the This That video, right? From me, Charles Brown, TJ Source, and Fliz, an artist named Fliz.
Let our powers combine.
Captain Planet style. Let's get it, gang. Let me see what we got popping on.
Yeah. I feel I'm on a block right now. Fiends everywhere. Let's bring that back, yeah. Just that crack sales and project hallways. Duck and 12, they got us boxed in 4 ways. This that get money and stack money. Grip tuck always. This that mama, not my child, please. I was a rose out the concrete. Go getter, slow money better than no money. Now it's studio, bad bitches and show money. In the hood, they like you go, homie. They talk behind your back, shit, they so phony. That Illville drip got it all on me. 4/5 Tucker like I got it all on me. Laugh, joke, smoke, no Chris Tucker. And you know this. Bad bitch on the side of me. Rolling up the loudest so she can touch the sky with me. That spaceship lift off, I told her come fly. Walking like a Michael. The mic like a machete, and I done went psycho. Bodies in the booth, I'm just spitting the truth. TJ Soars, I've been the truth. TJ Soars, I've been the truth. Been the truth.
Feel me on this one. Let's go. This Bob Marley with the bomb body from the damn yachty. Wake up groggy, turning Danny Phantom so they can't find me. Get them tall, looking tour, I'm so shiny. A celebration when the family gets some dough finally. Poetic justice and hustlers up on some Malcolm shit. That being from the hood but ain't afraid to rise up out that bitch. Drums to leave your boulevard sprung. King of your kingdom, king of the dumb or king of the bums. Stick up Billy yelling, give me that. Saying you know what up, son. The pavement is a nightmare, depending on where you jump from. Scars, monkey bars, and hoopty cars to stretch the ego. Strawberry Tampico with Rico, avoiding that Rico. Or the Gujo, mi gente, we on it. Dominicanas with them BBLs, we tormenting them corners. That Malik got beef with Remy. Trey Doughboy, Ricky, that Kane and Old Dog. That Bishop still Raheem and Quincy.
And we'll still turn your ass. No hood against me on this earth I walk. Presley, this that focal point joint. This that pull and shoot point. This that bulletproof doink. You can't pierce it, just anoint. Let them piggies oink oink. I'm the chuckster, good from here to Russia. Where for the slightest move they bust ya, cause they don't trust ya. This that move to the dresser for them niggas pressure. And have you laying on the floor like a usher confessor. Yes, sir. So mind your manners up in this place. When them cameras up in your face, you better check your voice for that bass and watch your mouth with all that tone. I got God protecting my home. I will burn your ass to your bones and sit your ashes next to my throne. I'm like Black Snake Moan. Come and get me. I leave something on your neck, it won't be no hickey. It's that. Police treat me nice like I'm Little Dicky. It's that. The nerds rocking with me like I'm Bill Bixby. It's that. Me and my wife fight like Lucy and Ricky. And you can lose your whole life out here tricking for Licky. Linky.
You did your thing on that engineering too. That's good. We ain't gonna get enough credit for what he do. Blue Hummingbird in the building. Yellow Girl. El Chopin. That's it. That's it. That's that.
This
game.
that. This was that.
This is that. Listen, head on over to all your streaming services, all your streaming platforms. Run that up because we worked hard on that, gang. We kind of put a little effort into this. You know what I mean? It is what it is, and like Coco say, like that stream.
Yes.
Like the stream, share it. We gonna get busy. All right, gang. I know what y'all really here for, though. Oh yeah. TJ got something he want to show y'all. This he walked in and flushed it out on all of us.
Flossing on us. You know what I'm saying?
The what show?
What?
The what project?
What?
The jacket. Yo, listen, he went rogue. He went rogue and got his own jacket. It was like, I'ma do what I do. Salute to TJ Soars. Princess, salute. The beat is tough. Let me see. I ain't gonna front, you surprise me with your bars. That's what I do. Shouldn't be surprised me if you know. It is what it is. Did y'all produce all the beats? No. Salute Tracy Potter's in the building.
I produced like 4 or 5 of them, right? Yeah.
And we got other producers involved. Salute Shiesty. Yeah, Shiesty, I saw your project too. I locked it in. Shiesty just dropped a project. I think it's a Christmas.
Yeah, Shiesty. Mary Shiesty, something like that.
I locked it in. I'm gonna listen to it.
Send me that.
Yeah. I saw it come. It popped up on my Spotify. I saved it to my library. I'm gonna check it out. Shiesty, salute. Shiesty in the building. Yeah. There it is. Zero burn. Let me see. Licky. Listen. Let's get to business though, gang. What I want to do, right? We ain't been here in 2 weeks. The first topic I want to talk about, this was on my mind because I said, you know what? This pertains to Fliz. And this pertains to TJ. This one is a real topic because it could go either way. And most people, I did a video on this. Most people agreed with me about the BigXThaPlug situation. I'm sure Fliz probably don't even know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
With BigXThaPlug, right?
I'm running right now, live right now.
TJ knows what's going on with BigXThaPlug. So TJ is going to be the counter argument. We were talking before the show started, and he made some really good points. He told me in the chat, yo, don't kill Big X because that's my guy, right?
Yeah, man, that's my guy.
So TJ rocks with BigXThaPlug. Now, let me get a picture up here so we can see what's going on. But to me and to some other people. Let me get the chat back up there. Move this. What the hell? Oh, what is happening? They be doing too much. All right. Let me get the chat back up here. So, what's going on? If you paying attention to hip hop right now, it is we're separate. We're like we're picking sides right now, right? It's commercial versus underground, real versus fake to a degree. Drake versus Kendrick. This is what it is. We picking sides right now. It ain't safe to be in the middle, right? Now, what happened was, right? BigXThaPlug and Fliz. I'm gonna have to explain it to you really well because from first, when you first hear, you're gonna be like, "What's wrong with that?" And I'm gonna get there, right? I already know.
I'm gonna sit back and absorb.
I already know what Fliz gonna say.
I don't even know who that dude is, to be honest with you.
I already know what you're gonna say.
That's cool.
So let me get a picture up here. BigXThaPlug. First things first, right?
But all your young boys at the training school, they know who he is.
Yeah, I bet you my young guys will know. Yeah,
That's BigXThaPlug. I believe he's out of Texas, if I'm not mistaken. I was already listening. I was up on BigXThaPlug when he dropped back. He dropped the biggest, the largest, whatever it is, right? He dropped that joint. Beyonce got turned on, like it went viral. Everybody started rocking with it. He made a bigger record after that. BigXThaPlug was the man right now. He was the man down the south. Him and my other guy. Him. Oh my God, what's my other dude? I had his name and man, he had a big record too. Shit, I can't remember his name, but he just like this guy, right?
Bossman D-Lo.
Bossman D-Lo. I like Bossman D-Lo too, right? I like Bossman D-Lo. So what's going on, Fliz? This is what the problem is for me. I did a video and I literally said BigXThaPlug is a culture vulture.
all right.
Fliz, that's a harsh term to use on the brother. Now I'm gonna explain to you why I said that. Like I said, TJ's here. He's gonna be the counterbalance to my argument. You know me, sometimes I get a little over the top, right? Sometimes I take this thing very, very seriously. And what Darius say? We really overuse culture vulture too much where it really lost its meaning. Darius, I'm going to explain to you why I said what I said. I'm glad you said that. So let me get this picture out here so we can have this conversation. Homebody in the building. You ain't missed nothing, homebody. We showed the video earlier.
You can go see that,
but you go see that though.
Yeah.
If you didn't see it already.
Now, I already know, like I said, I already know what Flair's going to say, but I'm going to try to explain. I'm going to explain my side. Because they already in the chat explaining. They already telling me, yo, Chuck, it ain't that serious. Relax, right? But we just saw what the bubble bath rapper did.
No, we're not going to compare him.
Nope. We got to. That's what I'm saying.
No, we're not doing that.
No. TJ, wait, TJ. See, you got to let me make the argument.
No, we're not doing that.
You got to let me make the argument. Because, no, it is, but we. Go ahead, TJ.
I'm going to tell you why it's too different.
Go ahead.
Because he'll shoot somebody. Drake won't.
He will.
Different.
Okay.
He's a real street nigga. Drake's not.
Okay,
he
so
come from Dallas, bro.
Let me say this.
You know what goes down in Dallas?
Hey fellas, Charles, glad I'm here.
You know how many times this nigga got arrested? He just got arrested with a grip. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. Now what I'm now.
So
okay. No doubt. He's with all that. This dude is in the trenches. Okay, but it's not about Drake. It's not about Drake. Let me just explain to you why I got there. That I'm taking it like a culture vulture because he became very popular for very hood records. Shirt off, strippers in the video. He talking that crack shit, all that shit, right? Boom. We love that, right? We raised them up. Now, what had happened was I believe he did a song called Texas, right? And that record started to get, correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, started to get country love. It's a country-ish song. He started dabbling in country, right? Just like Post Malone. Now, we lost Post Malone, right? Listen, you got to follow where I'm going. Now, we ain't never had Post Malone, but what he came in with, he had braids,
and he got a record.
Gold tooth.
Post Malone's on the album.
Big t-shirts. He's what do you call himself? White Iverson. I'm the White Iverson, insinuating you one of us, but you're just white, right? You follow me, Flizzy? The very next, I want to say how many records later Post Malone went to his true colors and went full on country white boy. Let's just be honest. So he ran up out of here right after he got his bag. He's like, I'm just an artist. Now, you guys that's watching, you know that they said your mic low, TJ. You got to talk right into the mic. Flizz's name is an artist named Flizz. So this is a touchy conversation. Flizz don't never pretend to just be just a rapper, right? I'm gonna make the distinction between Flizz and BigXThaPlug. I told you I like BigXThaPlug. I like all that the biggest, the lot. I like all that bravado, all that street shit. Now he did a podcast, right? 2 white reporters from the New York Times. He did a podcast with them, and he's talking and they're asking questions. He didn't say nothing really wrong, Flizz, but what he actually said, it triggered people because he said, I want to expand my artist, like I want to expand my name. He said, I don't want to. He said, I'm not just a hip hop artist. I'm an artist.
And then
right?
Said, what do you want to do next?
And then he said, that's how I'm gonna get my name bigger. So insinuated that he can't just be a hip hop artist and be big. He was insinuating, I gotta take this to the other side of the tracks to be big, right? I can't just be a hip hop artist when that's what got you where you are, Big X. Let's just be honest. You wasn't no country, half this, half that. We saw Post Malone do that, right? We saw Post Malone don't claim nothing rap no more. So it's Flizz. It's literally, he's doing a country album. He got 8 country artists lined up. Shabuzi probably the only black nigga on it. Everybody else is white. All these, I don't know, Luke this and Jerry that, whatever their name is, right? They all lining up. And he's switching his whole style, cowboy hats and all that. Flizz. It's turning into, I'm country now. Now, I'm going to let TJ make his case. But what I'm saying is, what's going on? Yeah, yours is low?
Yeah.
No, it's not unplugged.
No, I was just checking it.
No, it's not unplugged. So,
but what I was going to say is that when he was doing that interview, right? They
yeah.
asked him, what is he going to do next? And then he was joking, like, maybe I'll do a country album. No,
see, TJ giving him grace. He wasn't joking because he was already planning that country album. They said, why are you getting in the country? He was like, because I want to be a bigger artist. I don't just want to be a hip hop artist.
Was about?
Yeah. Interview was about the country album. He already made the country album.
An interview where he was basically that, like, where it was like maybe I'll do a country album. Maybe that was before that album, right? Before that interview. And then there's an actual documentary about him recording that album. It's on YouTube. It's on his channel. And on that documentary, he's saying, oh, maybe I'll do a country album. Then his team was like, oh, you might have to do a country album now. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But he got big record. Jelly Roll's on there. You know,
Jelly Roll. But what I'm seeing, TJ, I'm seeing him slowly creeping over.
So you think he's just gonna continue to be
you got to listen to what he said. You got to listen to what he said. He said, I can't be where I want to be just being a hip hop artist. To us hip hop heads, you slapped us in the face when you said that, because what is just a hip hop art? Why is that a small thing? Why you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, to us, you triggered us because you're saying, I don't want to just be. Now I get it. People say it all the time, right? But at the end of the day, Flizz always been singing, always been doing alternative, this, that, and the third. He got in the game doing that. Right? BigXThaPlug wasn't even a rapper till he came out of prison. He wasn't rapping that 8, 9, 10. Flizz's been doing music his whole life. BigXThaPlug fell into rapping when he's trying to find something else to do when he didn't make it in football.
He's trying to get out the hood.
He didn't make it in football. He went to prison, right? So then they told him, he said he was in solitary confinement. He said, I went 13 days. I asked them, how can you survive in here? I can't take it no more. What do you guys do? They say, read a book. He said, I don't got no books. What else you got? Right? They were like rap. So he started rapping. He started writing rap stuff. He said, I could do that. He said when he came out of prison, he bought up all his raps. So he's not really in hip hop like that. But then he came and started writing, making music. He blew up with a mixtape or whatever it was. And he made a name for himself in hip hop. Now, what I'm saying is, if you're going to blow up in hip hop, all your dreams come true. Now you rich, you famous, Don't get on a podcast with 2 white dudes and be like, I'm not just a hip hop guy. I'm an artist. I'm bigger than this. Like, what the fuck that make us then? Right? What I'm saying is, does that make us smaller than you? Like, does that make us smaller than these country motherfuckers? Like, I know, but that's what I'm saying. we gotta.
I wish I heard it.
As it, I can play it. I can play it, but
because I don't think he meant it like that. I think he meant it more or less like just him being more creative than just rapping. Like, I mean, just trying new shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. Like you heard the type of records I'm about to put out. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like Fliz. I mean, like Fliz got big records too, and it's just like. What's wrong with trying new shit? If the shit sound right and the shit gonna, I mean,
nobody has a problem with that. You can try everything. We saw every artist. We saw Andre 3000 do his thing. He went. We saw him do. You look like the prototype. We saw Andre do his thing, and we rock with it, right?
With it, yeah.
Whether he's off key or whatever, that is not the problem. The problem, and I'm gonna centralize the problem into a small little bubble, so it's so easy to see. When you sit up there and you go and say, I'm not just hip hop, right? I can't be where I want to be just doing that. I got to do more. That's fine, but at the end of the day, to us, when you link up with all these white artists and you start doing country and you make it like, yeah, now I'm going where I want to be. I'm not that. I'm this. Like that's to us. We gotta like we.
He's saying it like
that. But that's what it come off as. It come off as yo. To me, if it's a guy that really wasn't in the culture from the beginning, he jumped on hip hop after he was in his 20s.
His cousin was rapping. His cousin told him, "Yo, you sound good. You should rap." He's like, "Nigga, I ain't to rap." Like he's like, his cousin been rapping his whole life, like 9, 10, like that shit. He's like basically saying, like, bro, like you ain't made it, so what you think I'm gonna make it? But they was like, nah, you sound good. You know what I'm saying? So that's how he really got into the rap thing.
Right. So what I
on that documentary, he breaks everything down.
Right, which I watch one day, but I would need to hear from him what he's saying. But what I'm saying is when I look at that podcast and I see these guys, because right after he said that, they said it's like going to Europe, right? The white guy said it's like going to Europe, right? That's how you get big. So the conversation turned into, yeah, hip hop is cool, but if you want to go to Europe and be bigger, you got to do more and be country. What I'm saying is the conversation linked into it started making our job fucking we first of all, let's start here. We the biggest fucking genre on the fucking earth, my nigga. So let's start there.
That's fact.
So don't say it like, yo, I gotta be bigger than hip hop. What's bigger than us? 30 motherfucking years, my G. So we good over here. So don't make it like, yo, I gotta expand. I get what he really when we peel back the leg, what he's trying to say is I gotta get that white money. Let's be fucking honest.
Yeah.
Like let's stop dancing around it. What he's trying to say is I got to get that white money.
But just think about it. You got Jelly Roll, you got Post Malone on that album. Then what's homegirl's name? I forgot the girl he got the song with too. She's a country artist too. But all of those are those are sold out stadiums that he's about to be performing at just because of them type of artists.
Right, we see what country. When country wasn't cool. Country wasn't cool a couple years ago. TJ.
But this is what I was getting at. You know what I'm saying? Like now it's like us hip hop. We taking over country too.
Yes, to a degree.
Like you know what I mean? Like
yes.
So it's like that's how I'm looking at it.
Now I don't know if I gave enough info, but I want to get Fliz.
He's from Dallas though.
It's a musical town. They do country, but I still stand on what I said. He wasn't into hip hop until he got out of prison. And he started making a little noise with hip hop, so he stuck with it and made some money. He made some really, really niche records that was straight up ghetto hood shit. So the hood loved him. So to walk away from the hood now and put on a cowboy hat, to me, I have an issue.
I don't think he's gonna have that cowboy hat on too long, bro.
I don't think you can go back. Let's imagine his money double up. I think he's gonna keep that hat on.
But
TJ.
I bet you. But the only thing he can do from here is make bigger songs. Beyonce on the hooks, like you know what I'm saying. Like that's the only thing he can do from that point right there is go up. Like that's the only. I mean, like where are you gonna go from that? You can't go no. I mean,
well, he can go Lady Gaga, become pop.
That's what I mean.
He'll become pop country, but I don't think he's gonna be doing no more strip club anthms.
Why not?
Once you get that, he gonna have a team, TJ. He gonna have a PR. Shit. It's gonna be a lot of money online. Then he gonna be they start talking that Super Bowl money, Look at Teddy Swims and Jelly Roll and all that. They keep their brand crispy clean. Let's just be honest.
Look, they go to the strip club too.
Straight up. So now that we got Fliz, we caught him up.
All right.
I'm not gonna say nothing else because I could go on. I think I made my point.
I didn't know nothing about this, so that's why I had to hear it, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't know anything was going on with this guy, BigXThaPlug. I'm not gonna even act like I didn't know any of this dude's songs.
Okay.
I don't know none of his songs, so I might not be the greatest.
It's fairly no.
No, so I want to. Yo, I'm just being honest. I don't know this guy's music at all, but just hearing the story, and I'm trying to put myself in the POV of what Charles is talking about, because I know my point of view. And I was reading some of the comments, and again, you're right. I don't know if, because I didn't hear it. I didn't hear his cadence. I didn't hear his voice inflection. But to me, when I hear people say that or do things like that, I don't take any offense to it. Because when I hear, like, all right, if you say I do rap, there is a stigma to that's all you can do. The history of rap is, even people like, it's not a real art form. You sample, you can't even make your own joint. You're taking other people's art, and you know what I mean? So I mean, I'm not a believer in it. I love sampling. I ain't gonna lie, I love sampling and making beats. But anyway, it's like, all right, when Deion Sanders left whatever school that was, the HBCU, and went to Colorado, he kind of got that treatment. I'm not one for keeping people grounded on a level of you can't do the next thing. So I can't knock this man myself just off of what I'm hearing. I'm not gonna knock him for saying I want to do maybe semantics and how he said what he said. You know,
that's
that's
what Big Child was saying. That might be the way he's saying it.
Yeah, he might. Maybe it's the I did not hear this,
hip-hop, bro. Like,
but even if someone says, like, I'll use me. I'm like, oh, this song I want to expand other than hip hop instead of bigger than hip hop. You know, I want to do something other, because let's be honest, if you do something other than hip hop, there are other fans. You know what I mean? So that's my take on it. Just, you know, not trying to say too much, because I don't know too much about the situation or the dude's music. But if he got, it sound like the way y'all talking, it sound like he got mad fans.
He do.
Well,
you know what I mean?
But
it's a lot of comments.
What that grand? What's that?
Which one? This one, BigXThaPlug from Homebody, will not be at the Grand Ole Opera in Tennessee as a country artist. I'll bet $1 million on that.
But you know what?
Go ahead.
If somebody like a Jelly Roll or Post Malone brings him out on their set, you can't do nothing about that. He's still gonna be in the building. You know what I'm saying?
This one I'm gonna say about that, and I already knew what Fliz was gonna stand. I expected it, so I didn't.
Yeah, so
I have no pushback. But I wanted to hear. I still wanted your voice on it.
Yeah. I got
they wanted your voice. I wanted your voice.
He doesn't have to be a headliner. You know what I'm saying? He's in the building. He's in the building. That's still more. That's gonna go back.
See what Michael just said? Michael just said, I'm not saying you can't do the next thing, but you don't have to put hip hop down to do it. That's
a fact.
That's what the problem was. So again, nobody probably understands what I'm saying, because who was that? Daryl said, I don't understand what you're mad about. The more you talk, I don't understand. Darren said, I don't understand what you're
trying to put hip hop down.
Well, he didn't try. That's what I'm saying. He didn't do it on purpose. He didn't know what he was saying was going to be offensive. But I'm not the only person that got offended. So I mean, I know we're in an everybody's offended society right now. But I didn't hear about it till about 50 YouTubers start talking about it. BigXThaPlug shits on hip hop. So I was like, yo, what did he say? I didn't know what he said. So I went in it like that though. It's a very thin line. And what I'm saying is, and what Michael just said is what right now, and what I wasn't trying to say.
Yeah, Shabuzi's on his album too.
Shabuzi's on his album. But
I like that song.
What I'm trying to say, when I brought Drake up, TJ, I wasn't saying he's Drake. What I'm saying is, this how it gets started, where we start to overlook little stuff, and then we get a guy in here that's saying he top 10 rapper, but he throws a lawsuit. He's, you know what I'm saying, he's not writing his rap. We let a lot of shit slide. What I'm saying is, we got Drake because we started letting him link up and do these features and get cool and rap. He never was in hip hop culture. He's not a rapper. He's an actor from Canada that likes rap. Right? Then he started getting features, getting people to write his raps. He started getting people swags, doing this and that third. Then he became cool. But the Drake that first jumped into this business was not cool. They shaped him and molded him. They put him around the right people. They gave him the right features. They gave him the right music. They really, literally what you call an industry plant, right? End of the day. So we overlooked a lot of that stuff and a lot of things that was, our spider sense was like, something's wrong with this, but we couldn't say nothing because he was making money. DMX was like, what he say? I don't like the way he walk. I don't like how he talk. DMX was like, fuck that. I don't give a fuck. So our spider sense was thinking like, something's off with this dude. We know what it is, but we can't fight it because he keep making these hit records and he keep getting these features. Fucking Jay-Z's on the Jones. like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker Jay-Z, Kanye. So he's getting these features. He on the fucking record with Eminem, nigga. Like, so it's like, okay, fuck it. All right, fuck it. So we let it slide. So now we here where we just had a crash out battle, right? And it's split down the middle. And now we gonna start all over. We shook a lot of shit off. We getting real hip hop again. We just got the Clips, Freddie Gibbs, all kind of good shit. Stove God Cooks, all kind of good shit coming out. I'm in a winter wonderland right now, right? Now, we let dudes jump in that ain't really about the culture, then we going right back there. Where somebody could jump in, make 5 hit records, make $2 million, and then be like, you know what? I'm gonna go be bigger. I'm gonna do country. Fuck out of here. Yeah. That's just what I'm saying.
Somebody asked a question in there. Hold up. What they asked the question to me for? Let me see what they said. Go up. I see it. Go up, keep going.
Sis in the building. I don't even rap, but if you want me to R&B rap to country the right money, I'm doing it. We're not supposed to. This is the thing with hip hop. We don't supposed to just do it for the money. Let me see. Every week. Question for TJ. Okay. Dennis said, question for TJ.
Would you do a country?
Oh, is that your
sound?
Phone? Dennis said
for the right price.
Yeah.
That's your folks, TJ.
Now keep it though. Like, see. So with me, it ain't even about the money. Like, I gotta fuck with the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like y'all be in the studio with me, so it's like I go off of the vibe of what we doing. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if the music is telling me that's the sound that I need to do, right, then that's what I'm gonna do because that's what it's supposed to be doing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, but of course I'm about the bag too. You know what
and
I'm
I
saying?
have no problem with it. Now country and rap is as far apart as you can possibly get. Yeah. Right?
I'm not too sure about that.
No, it is. You don't hear a lot of country and rap collaborations, gang. I'm just gonna be honest.
I'm a music historian, especially I go back to slavery when it comes to a lot of music.
But that's all black music.
That's the thing. That's why I don't. I don't fall into too much. This ain't ours. Like black people invent a lot of stuff that we don't take credit for. So it sounds like the culture world. You like, no, this is ours, bro. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? I don't think along the line why this isn't my culture. Like, no, this is my culture too. Mm-hmm. This my lineage did this.
No
too.
doubt.
That's me though.
I agree, Fliz. And I can't stress enough. It's not about the music. Yeah. It's not about him doing country. Just not that he could do like what's the guy named Beck? Remember Beck, the white boy? He'll be rock one year. He'll do rap one year. He'll do EDM one year. So Beck changes every time he comes out. He changes the style. Right. So I don't have no problem with you jumping genres. This, that, and the third. Beyonce did. Everybody. I need to stay focused on what I'm saying. It's not about him jumping. Like it seemed like the conversation keep going back. Well, why can't he do something different?
I get what Charles is. I get what you're getting at.
Saying he feels as though he stepped on hip hop in order.
He didn't.
That's why I think I want to address my guy Rob Worth. Salute Rob Worth.
Semantics of I don't even know what he said. I didn't hear it, but
I know Rob Worth for like 20 years. Rob Worth. Rob Worth. Salute Rob Worth in the building.
What up, Rob?
And he's down there. He's down the south. He rocks with a lot of the southern artists. He said, this is where music is a business. If you don't like the music, you don't have to listen. Why so emotionally involved with the artists like that? Because I am emotionally involved. I take hip hop very seriously. This is why I am who I am. This is why I got this. I got where I got. I have made a living off hip hop for the last 20 years, one way or the other, either doing shows, this, that, and the third, one way or the other. I'm going to make a living off hip hop some kind of way. And I'm going to be fully invested in the culture. And I do not like me being around when I saw the Beastie Boys and all that back in the 80s, Run DMC, all that shit. LL Cool J, I saw this shit created from a baby, a little baby, right? I saw this shit, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, all that bullshit. And I wasn't even in New York, but I saw this shit come from a baby. And I saw where it went. It got corporatized. These industries came. They started making it formulaic. They started making some of my best artists. They dropped it from the label. Never heard from them again, right? Blue Cheese and all that, UMC and all that, a lot of good rappers, right? It is what it is. So what I'm saying is, if nobody is passionate and it all could be done any kind of way for the money, then what do we have? How can we have a culture if it could be, you could just jump in, jump out, do shit for money, then nobody's protecting the culture, right? Allegedly, they're trying to say it's no hip hop on the Billboard top 40 for the first time in 30 years, right? Well, news fucking flash. It don't belong there because fucking hip hop supposed to be organic. We're not supposed to be making shit to make fucking hit records. The records were going on there because they were organic. Now, guess what? Everybody, let me explain to you why it's not on the Billboard. Because everybody trying to make shit for the Billboard. Do y'all understand what's going on? They trying to make shit for the Billboard and it's corny. It's formulaic and they're ruining the culture. They're ruining the culture. They're doing a lot of drill bullshit, a lot of goofy shit. So now everybody's trying to mix it because they listen to the white guy in the corner at the exec at the label telling them what's hot. They're not in the streets they're not understanding what's really going on out here. So they're trying to do what they think will make money. That's why nothing's on the billboard. Hip hop don't belong there. That's why it ain't there, because they messed it up so bad. People, the kids that will listen to it don't want to hear it no more. Now they listen to fucking Shabuzi doing country shit. Right? Okay, so now that we had that conversation, now we eliminated a lot of goofy shit. Now we back to give it back to the motherfuckers that own it, the owners, like Pete Rock and Premier and Guru. They had a record called The Owners, Gangstar, right? Give it back to the owners. Now we're gonna protect it right this time. We're not gonna let you come in, use the shit for 6 months, and then say, I'm gonna go do country. Fuck y'all niggas. That's the problem. Right? Yeah. So anybody that's saying they hip hop should understand what I'm talking about.
So is it safe to say that Nas is protecting hip hop?
Nas is 100% protecting hip hop. Mass Appeal is doing the exact. We thought Nas was going to be the great. Nas has done above and beyond what he was sanctioned to do. Nas is living up to what we thought he was going to be. He's signing the best. He just put De La Soul out. Like, Nas is signing the best artists, putting out the best music.
They're being true to themselves.
I didn't hear the album, but that song is fire.
Yeah, so it's like, what I'm saying is, and I'm gonna move on to the next topic. I'm moving on to the next topic because we got a lot of topics to get into. But all I'm saying, Flizzy, and if y'all want to say something, add on. All I'm saying is this: if nobody else gonna understand, I'm gonna understand. I'm looking at it like, yo, I see what this supposed to be, and when you say, okay, now I got to go to my next level, I'm gonna do country, then we don't want your ass coming back at all. That's just me, because I take this shit serious. If you leave it to these goofy motherfuckers, it'll be gone. It'll be gone for the next whatever making more money. Once country, then you're gonna have a whole bunch of black kids with the fucking cowboy belts trying to do country.
Hey, yo, I think he's gonna come back with another album after Beats of Street.
It is what it is.
He'll just have some big, some big features on there.
Salute Ghost Town in the building, Jim in the building, Jim Browse. Salute. Listen, man.
Salute.
I just let me see what Shiesty said. Kendrick hit the reset button. That's what it is. Shiesty. Kendrick hit the reset button. They respecting real rap. He's all over the world right now. This dude is in Australia, still touring off the same fucking album, the same fucking song. He's in Australia packing the stadiums out that Drake couldn't do. Right? Drake was in Australia, had to cancel shows over there. Right? So let's just keep it a buck.
Hey, yo, I just found out today on a side note. I just found out today, right, that Daz Dillinger, he's producing an album for the Locks.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Okay.
I think that's gonna be crazy.
Them beats must be crazy. I want to move
he's
on.
In New York right now. Well, it's right now, like as today time. Like I just seen him on one of the blogs.
All right.
The comments still going. I want to move on though. This one got me. By you two being grown men and me being grown men, I want to talk about this one because we all love Dipset. We all love Juelz Santana, right? I want to talk about Juelz Santana, okay? Fliz, I don't know if you know what Juelz Santana has said recently, but it's
I caught wind of it. I didn't hear but I caught wind of a lot of people talking about it.
It's really crazy to me. And any Dipset fans in the building, you're going to have to pardon me because I'm not going to be too kind to Juelz Santana right now because he said something crazy. And as a grown man, I can't let you say nothing crazy, right? I want to talk about this. And TJ here, he's going to be the balance to me. He's going to be the yin to the yang once again tonight. So I don't know if you guys know about Juelz Santana. What happened with Juelz? And I'm just going to be honest. I have to say this is no disrespect to Juelz Santana, but he low-key was like low-key on something that night. I'm just gonna be honest. But Juelz did an interview. Let me get to the super chat. Salute Tina in the building. Tina always showing us love.
Salute.
Appreciate you for the $50 super chat, Tina. Hey, fella, just popped in to holler at y'all. Taking a little break from my PhD studies to watch the What Show. Keep up the good. We got listen.
What are we talking about?
Listen,
PhD.
Listen. I'm proud of you.
Salute her.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Listen, Tina, you got me singing Drake in this. But I'm proud of you, Tina. Do your thing. Do your thing.
Cheers to you.
Cheers to Tina. We gotta throw up this. We gotta throw up the Jolly Rancher.
The Jolly Rancher.
We gotta throw up the Jolly Rancher for Tina.
Jolly Rancher.
Salute. Thank you for the super chat. We appreciate you.
PhD studies.
Yeah, man.
That's big.
That's major. So listen, let me get into it. Where's the damn chat? Okay, there's the chat right there. All right, so Juelz Santana, right? Fliz, you want me to play it so you can hear what he said?
Is it long?
No,
Yeah,
it's
play.
pretty short.
Yeah.
I'm going to play what Joel Santana said. I think I have it on one of my videos. But Joel Santana was on a podcast. He was talking about, they got into the conversation of education, kids' education for whatever reason.
Yep.
And the Joel's was like, we got to start teaching kids financial literacy. He was right. We got to teach kids financial literacy, right? He said these kids need to learn how to manage their money. Now, that being said, the dude said, Joel's, these kids can't read. Joel's then went on to say, Fliz, kids don't need to, he said respectfully, kids don't need to know how to read. I'm going to play the thing, Fliz.
You gotta read the contract.
I'm going to play it, Fliz.
Okay, yeah.
Ain't no way to spin this, Fliz.
I'm like, wow.
Yeah, he's bugging.
Ain't no way. But he got a homeboy in the video with him, Fliz, talking about, yes, Jules, facts. I keep telling y'all. Now, his homeboy look like he on something, too. I'm just going to be honest. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just going to be honest. Now, let me get to the video. Because I have it on my thing. I'm going to share this part of the video, Fliz, and I'm going to let you lock in.
All right, let me hear what he's
I'm going to let you see what I'm going to see. You tell me if he making a case, right? I got a case. All right, let me see. This is Joel Santana.
Joel Santana says kids don't need to know how to read.
Early, because by the time they get to 9th grade, they should be just learning how to start businesses and how to, but they don't really need to know how to read.
Wait, stop.
I ain't gonna say that. I say that respectfully. I'm not saying that in a way to be literate, because you're not supposed to be illiterate, but you can.
What's more important, reading or math?
Math. Told you. Math. I think you could listen to a book on YouTube. You can still obtain the information. You don't have to know how to read. That's not reading and understanding. I believe common sense is better than everything.
It's Brush Davis on the check-in, and one thing we got to understand, entrepreneurship is great, but you can't replace literacy. See, reading is a life skill, because you might want to know how to sign contracts, leases, job applications, loans, bank statements. What's more important, math or reading? To me, that's like asking what's more important, food or drinks. You know, it's like, to me, they're all equally as important as they are to each other. It's like asking what's more important, inhaling or exhaling. I think this is a dangerous message. And you know, throughout our history, we was always told as slaves to read. So
I'm a common sense nigga. I'd rather have zero book smarts and common sense, be able to read the room, be able to read life, be able to read people. I try to understand people, understand, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so Fliz.
Yo, can I say something?
Now Fliz, I'm gonna let TJ start it.
Yo, my auntie Deborah always says, dumb niggas in books. You know what she means by that?
Tell me.
Niggas never read books, right? But all the information is in books, bro.
Facts.
Like literally reading a book. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. If y'all don't know though, I like to read books, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, so he's basically telling kids to be dumb. Like this shit I'm talking like, yo, bro, the kids is already fucked up. Bro.
Now we do gotta be fair.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like shit is already fucked up right
it's
now.
It's already fucked up. And you know how I feel.
So why is he not pushing?
But TJ, listen to what he said though. And I'm gonna rip him too, but he said, I gotta be fair. He said, he'd rather have common sense. To know how to read a room, how to read people.
That comes with that. That all comes
I gotta be clear. That's what he also said. He had a caveat. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like straight up, like that's like, come on, man. You gotta and the position that you are, the people that come, that watch you, like, bro, you're supposed to teach at the age you are. Yeah, you're supposed to be teaching these kids. Like you got kids. Yeah. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
I did a whole video. I was screaming in the video.
Like,
I went nuts. So bro. I'm gonna let y'all hold it tonight.
Fuck all that street shit, man.
That was ridiculous.
Like, real shit. Like, fuck all that street shit. Yo, G Herbo, damn, he got a line on his new album, man. I wish I could remember it, but no, I mean, it's something like like fuck that gang shit, use your brain shit. Like, it's something like that. You know what I'm saying? In the manner, it's like, come on, man.
We getting there. We figuring it
like,
out.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
We
gotta teach these kids, man. What is he talking? Like, what's he talking about?
Yo, listen. I want Fliz.
We all got kids, right?
Yo, that's
you know what's crazy? Because Kai a book just came in for Kai.
Mm-hmm.
When you go in my studio in the crib, I got books. You know what I mean? And like, come on, man. Like, what are we talking about? Like, come on,
Fliz.
Like, come on, man. Respectfully,
talk to me, Fliz. You heard what I heard.
Yeah, I heard. Not I heard it. The line that stood out. He was like, "You can, as if you can just listen to someone can read something, bro." I'm like, I want to contain. Like, I'll give him credit first for you do gotta know math, but bro, you can't tell. These mics are too damn powerful. Know what I'm saying? These mics are too powerful, and everybody just can't have a voice. This is why it was better when like, you know, the internet wasn't really there, and people who led was intelligent. They was charismatic. He's just charismatic, but he left a piece of the intelligent piece on the table. Not saying he's an idiot.
Yeah.
But you can't tell a generation of people they shouldn't read. That's so irresponsible, no matter how you try to do it. Maybe you stumbled over your words, but as a person myself, I'm not just talking on this mic. I work with kids who can't read at a first grade level and see how fucked up they are because they're missing shit. I remember my father telling me a story about his boy back in the day when I was a kid who couldn't read. He got to drive to North Carolina. It took him dumb long because he couldn't read signs when he wanted to show off a new car. You know what I mean? That's the dumb shit you're going to have. You want to show off your whip, but because he had the money to get the car, but he can't read to get to North Carolina. And this is before GPS. So, like, come on.
Imagine.
So it's like, how stupid of a statement is that bullshit? You know what I mean? You don't have to know how to read.
Fliz worked up.
I don't get worked up over a lot of stuff, but I live life where I'm seeing people killed and they're just ridiculous dropping out. I really live that shit where, so that gets me freaking.
Yeah, Fliz. You like I was, if you watch my video, I was literally screaming in the video.
I swear, like, it makes me want to cry a little bit to hear that dumb shit. And this is why we have to fight so much shit as our people, because people like Tim getting put in a position of power to say shit, and people want to listen to him who might not be intelligent enough. You have to read Jewels, man. Like, yo, I hope he retracts that shit.
That's how I was, Fliz. I was so mad.
Tear up right now.
I know, Fliz, and I'm gonna tell you something. So when the guy pressed him, he said, "Jews, how you gonna read a menu?" He said, "They got apps on the phone."
What is that?
He said, "How you gonna read a book?" He said, "They got audio books." He said, "Jews, how you gonna get from place to place? They got maps." So everything he's saying, you can use your phone. So he's telling kids
he's too old to be that mentally lazy.
To use his phone.
He's too old to be that mentally lazy and to preach that. Yo, really think about that at your age and retract that. It's okay. You got to maintain that some form of a street image and be cool, but that ain't it, bro. It's okay to sometimes nerd up a little bit and just say, and you use the word common sense. That's not it. You can't get to this level and not have the foundation. And anything without a foundation is prone to fall, bro. Like, don't preach that no more, man. Like, read. Yo, I'm saying from an artist named Fliz, everybody read. Everybody learn to read, bro. If you don't, like, if you can't read at a 6th grade level, then study.
Now, before we move on, I have to interject into this. I have to add one more caveat. The guy said, "What's more important, reading or math?" Jewel said math. So, and his man was like, "I thank you, I told you." So their argument was
home yesterday.
Right. So their argument, Fliz, and I please believe me, I know it's dumb. But Jewel's argument was you need math more than kids. Kids need financial. He was trying to make a point. Right, it was dumb, but I got to be fair.
He could have kept it there though. He was spinning. He was spinning.
Financial literacy, they definitely need that to.
He's definitely
school,
right.
You know what I'm saying? That but come on, bro. They don't need to know how to read. They don't know how to read. Like, come on, man. Like, know what I mean?
Yeah, that's when you like. I say this respectfully. That's like jail logic, but even jail they learn how to read. But that's like jail like when you come home, you're like, yo, you don't got to know how to read, son. Da, da, da. What it is that's dudes that's not. And somebody say in my comments and. More than one person said this, Fliz, and I'm gonna be honest. This is the deeper issue with it. I think Jewels might not be literate and was trying to say it. that I made it this far, but he can't say it. That's just I may be making excuses for him.
Oh, you know what?
I may be making excuses for him
because he was like 17 when Dipset first. He was mad.
Right. So I may be making excuses for him. He might be trying to say without saying, I made it this far without reading. Now, I know that's not true. I'm going to tell you why. Because he wrote a lot of raps. So I can't really even make the excuse for him. But I'm just telling you what people saying in my comments. It's like Jules trying to say on the low that he can't read himself.
But one thing you got to point out, too, is Jewel's, I'm assuming he's highly successful with his money because if he's talking about financial literacy.
Yeah.
So Jewel's maybe with that statement is forgetting who he is on the scope of life. You know, the average person ain't a rapper making thousands to potentially millions of dollars. The average person is going to need a job at electric boat, as electricians and things like that. You have to know how to read to get to that level on a low. Not everybody's going to be a successful
on your
rapper.
day job, you got to read and write.
That's what I'm saying. It's like the 0.00001% of people are going to make it to be a highly famous person like Jewel's is. So financial literacy is needed on a level. Yes, you're right. You're absolutely. That's where he should have just kept it. But when he said you can't read, not everybody can live on that level. Everybody here has to read, or you are just done. You can't even get to a level of, I got financial literacy. You know, I work at Walmart. Some people work at Walmart. You know what I mean? Right. You need to know how to read and do shit. You know what I mean? Yo, I can't fill out the job application. What does it say? No saying gender.
It's too many reasons to need to know how to read, Jules.
You know what I mean? Like,
it's too many reasons, Jules. Somebody wrote my comments like, you got to read to even learn the math. To do math problems, you have to read the problem. You got to know how to read first.
No, look funny. I was with a 17-year-old today helping them fill out a job application. They can read. Now, saying so it went smoothly. You know what I mean? They just got out of jail. Yep. The 17, they just got out of jail. And matter of fact, a strong J, because they found one job. So I salute this person. Salute. They got one. They're going for 2 jobs at 17. And boom, fill out the application. I'm good. It's like, oh, I just had to give them a ride to go do it. Mm-hmm. Now imagine if I have to sit there and like, yo, you know what I'm saying? What does this mean? Like job history? Oh, she can't read. Oh, they can't read job history. What if they couldn't read that? Yeah. But they just got it. It's too important. Everybody's not a rapper, bro. And that's what sometimes maybe people forget. If they've been living on a level here so long, they might forget what real life leveling is. You know what I mean? Yeah. You don't need to know how to read. You need financial literacy.
It might be the dumbest statement in the history of rap. I'm just gonna be honest. If people say some dumb shit, that might be the dumbest one. And Fliss, he didn't back down. He stood on it.
I don't think he stood on it. I don't think he will.
Then he got his hype man.
And his hype man like, thank you, Jules. Thank you.
He's like, son,
I'm hoping his hype. I'm hoping
you're gonna pay my rent. I know you're gonna pay my rent.
I'm hoping the hype man is just saying thank you to the part he agrees with. Because I think everybody agrees with the financial literacy. Yeah. Yo, we all need that. Like I said, for those of us who don't have it, everybody needs financial literacy, or you're just gonna be.
But I will say this too: a lot of these kids are very intelligent too. A lot of these kids.
What you mean? They are, but what you mean?
You know what I mean? Like they're very intelligent.
Can you imagine in 2025 this dude is telling people they don't need to know how to read? And the thing is, in the 90s, you had a dude on the block that would say shit like that. You just walk past and sure, you know what I'm saying? But right now you got an internet with millions of people watching, and you can say some shit like that, right? So you can rationalize anything. You can, you don't even know how to read.
The nigga on the block, you're like, oh, this nigga's stupid. He was stupid. You know he's stupid anyways.
Yeah.
To say some dumb shit like that. Oh, he's dumb.
Oh, that was the other question. That was you're right. Chavis. Book smart strengthens your street smarts. I wish Jules said that instead. So that was the third question of Jules. The guy said they were talking about book smarts versus street smarts. Mm-hmm. And he said, I'd rather have the street smarts of common sense over the book smarts. This is a guy that don't look like, he looking like nerds and soft. Like it's one of them dudes that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be no nerd. Da, da, da. It's goofy. You know what I'm saying? And we should look up like to these rappers. Like, but at the end of the day, we got to understand they wasn't always, some of them is really smart. Some of them not. You know what I'm saying? And Jules right here is showing some. I think old Jules knew this, but I think Jules, like let's be honest, Jules is on some other shit right now. So I think this new Jules is, the Jules with no teeth and all this and that.
It's crazy because I used to tell Kai, I had him watching Revenge of the Nerds and shit like that early. Like, yo, don't say so. But Kai went to St. Ray's. So you know, he went to St. Ray's. You know what I mean? So I used to tell him, yo, Kai, it's all right to be a nerd, yo. Mm-hmm. And he just be looking at me. I'll be like, yo, the nerds end up with the bad chick, yo. You know what I'm saying? He's looking at me, right? He's just looking at me. That's how I used to tell him, like, you know what I mean? But it's like, that's how I used to just like try to, I mean, like get him to just like, yo, boy, just focus. You know what I mean? Do what you gotta do. But Kai's, you know, Kai's so smooth, like he still was popular. You know what I mean? And then he's the one that last minute he's trying to get his grades right. Yep. But he's passing. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's like, come on, man. Shout
out to you young people out there reading. You know what I mean? And doing what you gotta do for real.
So I want
no boys.
Dead ass. Fliz, don't make Fliz cry. Learn how to read.
No. I get. Yo, so for all these years when you work with it,
I think you need to screenshot this where Fliz got emotional and put the Michael Jordan crying.
Nah.
I ain't gonna do that to him.
Ah, damn.
I ain't gonna do that.
Yo, I know that's what I get sensitive to certain things, and that's
because you work with kids and you know how important that is.
That's sensitive. I get sensitive when I hear like, I don't, for lack of a better term, like false prophets. Everybody can't have a mic; it's too powerful. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And the kids, man, they love Fliz, though. You know what I mean? So. You know his impact on it. When he walks in the room, you can see it. You know what I mean? So for real.
Yeah, I want to move on to another subject. The new improved the what show? We're gonna be banging out, man. We talking about everything, gang. We banging it out. The next topic, gang. This is the next topic right here. And I know Fliz, as a working man, working with the kids, making sure they can read. Right? He doing his job. I know he don't know what went on with Max B over the weekend.
And here in Rhode Island?
Not in Rhode Island. Not in Rhode Island. What happened with Max B over the weekend is something crazy happened with Max B, right? Something crazy happened with Max B. And I want you guys, as usual, your opinion. I think Funk Master Flex played Max B.
I think so too.
I'm just going to be honest, right? Now, if you want me to play the shit, I don't need to play it. I can just tell you what happened. Now, what happened was, Fliz, I woke up or the middle of the afternoon, I saw a post saying Max B dissed Jim Jones at a show. You know, Max B, I'm going to make this 30 seconds quick. Max B and Jim Jones used to be rocking together, Dipset, this, that, and the third. Now, they had a falling out. They started making diss records. Am I telling them so far? So good. They started making diss records. One of the diss records was called Grand Crew. I forgot the name of the joint, but Max B.
That's the title of it.
Grand Crew. And Max B made he alluded to having sexual relations with Chrissy, who is Jim Jones' wife. That's how bad the beef got. Before Max went to prison. Max been in prison. He went to prison for 16 years. Some say 17 years, right? He got out. He's home. He's been home a couple weeks. He went to see the Jets play. Jets won. As soon as Max B walked in the building. As soon as Max B walked in the building, Jets won. Jets ain't won in 14 games, right? Max B walked in the building. Jets won. Right? So Max B is good money.
And Method Man was taking the photos that day.
Max B is good money. He good. He's smiling. They already tried him once, tried to say that Ja Rule, he beat Ja Rule. It said back there, I got an alert on my phone. Ja Rule just got jumped by Max B. Where Max B came out, that's not wavy. Me and my team don't want no negativity. And then Ja Rule came out a few hours later after he showed that he wasn't hurt. Don't put that on Max B. So Ja Rule did try to jump Ja Rule at the Monica and Brandy show for whatever godforsaken reason. But that allegedly was 50 Cent. It's a whole lot of rumors about what happened. At the end of the day, it wasn't Max B. So that's one. They tried to bring Max B down one time. Max B, he sidestepped that. Now this nigga Max B get a show. I don't know if I think it was in New York.
It was in Jersey.
It was in Jersey? Mm-hmm. Okay, it was in New Jersey. Why the fuck Flex was there? Anyway, in the day, Max B gets a show in Jersey. Now, I told you, me, I used to do promotions for 18 years.
New Jersey rock with Flex heavy, though.
Okay, say less. So then I used to do shows for 18 years. I know what a walkthrough is. I know what a 2-song show is. Mm-hmm. It's you get them cheaper. It's like you can give them 5K, 3K. Come through 2 songs, Max. I got you. Go home. So Max came to do 2 songs, TJ Fliz. Now, this happens in the hood, some hood shit. Come to the club.
I don't believe that he only had them 2 songs.
I know, but let me get don't get that. Slow down, TJ. Slow down, TJ. So what happened was Max B gets to the venue. Now the shit with this 2-song shit, Fliz, it's some short shit. Mm-hmm. The rap ain't putting no thought into it. Mm-hmm. He just showing up. He not bringing no DJ. It's not a show, right? Cardi B does this, Lil Kim does this. It's a walkthrough. You go to the VIP, they set you up with some bottles, you drink, you get up and you do some song. We fly high, we no lie. You do your 2 songs, you fucking leave, right? Boom. That's Jim Jones, by the way. But end of the day, Max B was supposed to do 2 songs. So this nigga Flex is the DJ, Fliz. Mm-hmm. Funk Master Flex, all the bombs, this nigga, right? He's in Jersey for whatever fucking reason. So he's in Jersey, right? He's the DJ. Max and them go, what up, Flex? Good to see you, da-da, my G, da-da-da. Yo, I'm just doing 2 records. He don't even know. Now, this is the problem with Max don't know. He rusty, TJ. Let's just be honest. He don't even know what 2 songs he wants to do. He asked Flex, just what 2 songs you got. Now, I'm gonna tell you what it could be and what it is, Fliz. This dude, Funk Master Flex, who's the king of New York DJ ever since K-Slade passed, let's just be honest, is Funk Flex. He's unfucking challenged. This nigga Funk Flex with a straight face told Max B, I only got 2 records. Max B is New York royalty. You're New York DJ. You only got 2 Max B records, right? So right there to me, my spidey sense is up. You only got 2 records, fine. You knew he was coming there, but you only got 2 records, fine, okay. So he had 2 records. What was the first record? It was a Pin the Tail, right? Mm-hmm. So he only had 2 records. Really, I think the way Max was telling, it sounded like he only had 1 record. He told Max, I got 1 in the possible. So Max got up there to do Pin the Tail, right? Crowds rocking with him. Mm-hmm. Then he said we did 2 verses, we did 2 hooks of Pin the Tail. Then Flex cut that and put on Grand Crew, which is a Jim Jones disc. Now, Max B has been very clear. I don't want no beef. I don't want no smoke with Jim Jones. He's been very clear that that's old news. I will not be engaging in no beef. So he didn't even know the words to the record. So he's up there trying to like pantomime the words. He's going through he's listening as it's going. They plan, of course they playing a song with the music. You know how these niggas do. Mm-hmm. So it's not really a performance, but he's up there. So he's saying every other word because he don't remember it. Now, what happens is, so Fliz, this is very serious because it's volatile because Jim Jones has not accepted the let's squash it, let's move forward. He has not publicly accepted that.
I think they're working on the behind the scenes.
I'm sure they are, but as of right now, he has not publicly accepted that. It's very thin line. It's very thin eggshells, Fliz. So for you to wake up in the morning and see a video footage of Max B rapping an old song about having sex with your wife is setting back the negotiations way back. So homeboy got on the phone. He's looking for Max. He's like, yo, Max, we don't need this. Max, what happened? Yep. Max was like, bro, it wasn't me. Flex did that. I don't even know that record. I wouldn't even try to diss the dude anyway. He said the record's so old, I didn't know the words. He said, if I really wanted to diss him, I'd just make a new song at a new studio. He said, I would never do that. And he said, I apologize to anybody that's hurt. Right? Now, you got to understand, Jim Jones, he don't got to accept none of that. But the real question is, and I'm going to ask TJ and I'm going to ask you, to me, I think Flex just said, I only got 2 records. I think Flex wanted to set him up with that drama.
Possible, he knew what the fuck he was going to do. That's how I feel. Right? But it's like, wow, how don't you have more than 2 records of Max B? Mr. New York, right? You know what I'm saying?
It's New York.
Bomb.
Max B been in,
you understand what I'm saying, though?
Yeah, Max B been in jail for 17 years. I bet you the average 17-year-old kid that was born when Max B went into jail, the average 17-year-old kid could name more than 2 Max B songs.
Not only that, though, bro, he can be like, oh, I only got 2 joints. Airdrop them to me right now. You understand what I'm saying?
Or did him right off YouTube.
Right there.
Now I absolve Max B of anything, but at the same time, TJ, he got to get his business together.
And Max B should have, when that record came on, he should be like, nah, that's what.
Nah, Flex. But I truly think he doesn't know the records no more.
He didn't.
Because it's the Pop Champagne beat.
So you're thinking.
I don't think he knew what the song was.
When he heard the beat, he didn't know.
He thought it was Pop Champagne. He didn't know what the record, because it's over the Pop Champagne beat, Fliz. So the Pop Champagne beat comes on da-da-da, and then he's hearing it. What he's hearing himself, it's like a backtrack. He's like, oh shit, I remember this low key. Then he gets to the part diss and Chris, he's like, what the fuck?
Nah, Flex, that's what
it's too late. It's too late.
Flex, cut that off. That's not what we here to do. Give me something else.
Right,
then
but
that
then
would have put him on the spot. Because now, you know what he got to do? Because his records with him and French Montana. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you got to scramble now.
If French is there, that doesn't happen. First of all,
French don't got to be there for Max to do his part.
But that's what I'm saying, CJ. I'm trying to put it on. I'm trying to put it on Max a little bit because Max, you don't take a show and not know what the record's gonna be, and don't know that you go to the DJ, he don't have your records. I did a million open mics, and I'm gonna tell you this some frustrating shit, TJ, but it happens. These motherfuckers coming with their phone flips. They be like, "Yo, bro, it's on YouTube. Yo, just press play and then give me the aux cord and just press play on my phone." So it happens. It's irritating because the phone closed up in the middle of the performance. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but he could have just went to YouTube and played something. Max B shouldn't just accept whatever the DJ say I got. He learned a valuable lesson.
Yeah, you live and learn, and yeah, you live and learn, bro. I think he live and learn, and hopefully this doesn't lead to no violence and no shit. But
prime example, he was just here though. He was just here.
Yep.
Whoever, I don't even know who was was it. I don't know who was DJing. Was Ruckus DJing?
I don't know. I know Ruckus was shout out to Ruckus, but I know Ruckus was
But whoever was DJing, they was ready to run whatever records Max needed to run.
That's
so
what
what's
the
the difference?
You said franchise?
I don't know if it was Ruckus. I don't know who was DJing when he was performing. But my point is this: the DJ that was DJing, they had the records ready to go.
You supposed to have 30 records. If you the DJ, you know it's Max Night.
He got multiple mixtapes. He got albums that he did when he was in jail.
That's why we know Flex is on some bullshit.
This is where I was getting at. I think Flex got a personal issue with Jimmy, and this is how he's basically putting it out to public.
Well, you know he just
because I'm about to
go ahead.
The Summer Jam.
He pulled them off.
I feel like he played Jimmy, and at the Summer Jam too.
You think so?
Yeah. Bro.
Why you say that?
But because like, why would you just stop the performance, even if the crowd's not?
The crowd wasn't feeling it whatsoever, though.
I do know that.
But you don't stop it.
You don't stop it.
I know that even from an open mic. I almost got shot stopping niggas shit. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
It's like, come on, bro. Like you ain't even. And then he had Meek Mill back there. He had all the special guests. He didn't even get to that yet. Like you know what I'm saying?
It might have livened it up.
But at the same time, respectfully, I feel like he started the show with old Dipset songs, where you got all these records with all these new artists. Younger artists, like, why ain't you coming out with the joints? Why ain't you bringing Quavo out? You got, I mean, like, you understand what I'm saying? Like these type of big records that you have, why are you not running them? And then get into later on, maybe bringing Jewels out and going into some old Dipset shit because now you have the crowd.
Yeah.
Now it's like the refresher. Oh yeah, I remember that.
No doubt. So what I think right now, what I really believe that Max B learned a valuable lesson for one. Don't take these shows for granted because somebody will set you up. I think Flex set him up. Flex wanted to. We talking about Flex. Flex is 57 years old. He just the Hot 97 ain't what it used to be, right? And he need the pub, and every time he can take it, he gonna take it. So now we talking about Flex. So now his name is bubbling again, and all them old ass Flex albums probably getting a cut. Oh, I remember that record. Give me a record off the old Flex. What's the Flex album that he got from back in the 90s?
60 Minutes of Funk.
Yeah, all them joints is banging.
Both of them.
So now, what we doing? Going back to
Wu-Tang, like, come on, man.
Yo, that's when. Side note, I remember when. That's when I heard freaking Big Pun flip on that ice cream beat. Yeah. Oh snap! Nah, them joints is crack.
But yo, do you think Max B needed to put a song out ASAP?
I don't think he's ready. Because to me, when I saw that performance, Fliz, TJ, it wasn't a good performance. He's not ready. He a dude out of jail. He just getting his rocks off. He just getting back into society. He don't even know the songs he's doing at shows. He's not ready. TJ, I'm just gonna be honest.
Can I ask you this question? Why did YF and Lucci come home and just straight to? You know what I mean, like, I know it's.
We saw a new video with him dancing in the cowboy boots, acting crazy.
Who, Lucci?
You talk YF and Lucci? Ain't he the one that got the video where he's doing the? Oh, okay, my bad.
We ain't gonna do that to Lucci. We ain't gonna do that.
Okay.
To Lucci, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
but you know what I'm saying? But Lucci came, and it's a big time difference because what he did, like 4 years, maybe to the 17 that Max did. But at the same time,
and Max way older,
and he's way older too. Yeah, but yo, man, at the end of the day, it's just like, and I think that Max needs to. I'm gonna say all this respectfully. It's a new era. I mean, there's a new sound of music. So at the end of the day, like, it's sort of, in a way, like the BigXThaPlug situation, like trying new things. And I feel like he might not be interested in trying new things, but French might be able to have what I'm saying to him. French Montana is the only one that would be able to say that to him and him taking it in a respectful manner.
I think French gonna get him right.
I do too. So I'm hoping that this Coke, the Coke Wave. Now it's the Coke Wave 3.5 or whatever it's called.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that they come up with something fresh. You know what I mean?
I want to move on to the next topic that I thought was interesting. I'm gonna get you guys' opinion on it. I never thought I would see Snoop and Daz Dillinger beefing.
Disappointed at that too.
Fliz. Fliz come here to learn what's going on in hip hop because he got a real job.
Man, I deal with the kids, man.
These two guys are brothers, gang, from the Death Row days.
They're cousins. They're literally blood cousins.
They're blood cousins, but they really, really brothers.
Facts.
And for Snoop Dogg and Daz to talk about getting somebody effing somebody else up, I don't like this at all.
I don't either.
I don't know what Snoop is doing. Snoop is on some real crazy shit.
Snoop, and I'm gonna say that respectfully.
Snoop, let me read this article on Hip Hop DX. Snoop and Daz Dillinger's tense relationship has taken yet another twist, with the dog father warning his cousin and longtime collaborator that he will, quote, fuck him up.
He proved a big cut. That's a big cousin move. That's what he did.
Financially speaking.
Oh, he said financially?
The latest spat was sparked by recent comments made by Daz, who claimed that Snoop blocked him from producing songs on the Dog Pound's 2024 album, WAWG, We All We Got, which was released through the Snoop-owned Death Row Records. Remember, Snoop brought Death Row Records for his own personal gain. Quote, Snoop didn't want me to produce anything on that album because he had a deal with all the producers where he got half of what he gave them. That's trash. I'm gonna be honest, that's trash, Snoop. If you did that and you just don't want him to, you don't want this guy to get more than half. Snoop was like, I don't want Daz producing this. I just want him to be an artist. That's what he wanted me to be on Death Row. He wanted me to do a solo album with me on it, but he didn't want me to produce it. I mean, goddamn, Death Row stole from me. Death Row Records in and of itself. I'm gonna read some more, but from that point right there, it's real convoluted because Death Row Suge Knight did steal from all those artists, right, Flizzy?
That's what I heard. Every record label, a lot of them got me stealing.
Nah, so the thing with Daz, like he produced a lot of records, and damn,
he said the Paul.
Dre took credit for a lot of the stuff.
Dr. Dre,
yeah, they gave the credit to Dre.
He said the Paul's trademark, Pound's paw print logo. Like I told Snoop, you gotta reject it and I gotta accept it. That was moneymaker. That paw is like an Apple sign. They tried to go behind my back and trademark all my work and then flaunt it in my face like, yeah, nigga, we got it, nigga. That's all we wanted because I'm finna sell everything for $1 billion to Universal. This motherfucker's cashing niggas out for their catalog. Damn, Snoop is getting on some shit, huh?
That's what I'm saying. If that's true, then I completely blame it on Snoop, yo. Like, why would you like? I mean, like that's the same shit that these other people do to their people. Mm-hmm.
And it said that now he said Snoop mad now. He want to F me up business wise. He trying to steal everything I owned that was on Death Row before signatures, not by paying royalties since he had the label, using our royalties to pay his staff. They making more than the artists. Use Suge back in the day. I should do the same to Cuz. It's all in my name. The publishing numbers don't change unless you a thief. You can't starve me out. I'm independent. I run my own ship. Always have, you little bitch. So these dudes is at it.
I was just listening to Daz's album today too.
These dudes is at it. I don't know, man. This is kind of crazy. Let me see. Daz said the paw print. So you didn't sue Snoop back in the 90s. Well, Snoop didn't have it. Snoop didn't have it in the 90s. Snoop just got it about 5 years ago.
But he got all his credit though for the shit that he did with Pop and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because he was saying that. He was just saying that too in the interview.
Daz said the paw print was his idea. I believe it. CNI said, I'm saying Daz act like he was getting totally shut out. So that's what I'm saying. So it's like, this is what you got to do. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to say some real shit right now. And I'm going to see if Fliz agree with me or not. Fliz, in 2025, you saw how we made our album, right?
Yep.
We made our album. If you wanted to put a verse, you did. If you didn't, you did. We did our. Listen, Charles, this is the beat. Do you want to get on that? We if we like it, we like it. We don't. We just roll with it on some grown man shit. We wasn't talking about splits or nothing. It's like, well, let's just do the album. Right? Yep. We agree on some stuff. Let's do that song, or we don't do the song. Whatever. We just made the album. We work together. What it is in 2025 as elder statesman, you gotta be like, if that's what Snoop trying to do, then that's what it. I get it. I want to make beats on my own album. I understand. But if Snoop controls it, and I know people have a different opinion than me, right? You got to get down and lay down in 2025 as elder statesman. This rap shit is hard. This money ain't coming nowhere. So now Dad's trying to win the battle of public opinion instead of having a dope ass album. Da da da. And I get it. You're gonna say Charles, it's his album, it's his Dog Pound, it's his name. Da da da. Why can't he? I get that, Daz, but apparently you don't own it. I'm not saying Snoop right or wrong. I'm just saying if Snoop bought the shit, he owns it. Either do it or don't. Don't be like, yo, you don't want me to produce. You coming in, you're causing waves. Now I get it. Okay, I want to produce. I don't gotta let you produce. If I already got my producers, maybe he think your shit's whack. You ever thought about that? Maybe he don't like your beats, Daz. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not. Don't get it effed up. I'm not taking up for Snoop because I got a problem with Snoop right now with all this bullshit he going through. But at the end of the day, if I own Death Row Records, you're not gonna come in and tell me what's going on. When I put up my house, everything on the line, my financial whatever, and I know Snoop ain't hurt for no reason. But at the end of the day, if I put up the money for Death Row Records, you're not gonna tell me how to run it. Go ahead, TJ.
Do you think that Snoop, because this is Snoop too at the same time, so I had to say and think too. So right. So do you think that Snoop's looking at it like him making the big records that he made and knowing the type of producers and the time of now that Daz's sound might be dated?
Right.
Because
Daz got to be 50-something, dog.
Like, no. So I'm going to say this respect. It was dope, but it did sound dated, like what I was listening to today. You know what I mean? So is that the reason why Snoop's like, without him basically saying, he could sit him down too because they family.
Yeah.
Yo, cuz look, here's what we need to be doing. This is a new era, yada, yada. You know what I'm saying? If I feel as though this beat won't work, or maybe, I mean, like, we're not going to use it. But I feel like now that you're talking about it, it's like Snoop's coming to it more on a business aspect of this is how we need to sound now.
Right.
These are the type of producers that we need now.
Right.
But at the same time, he could be like, yo, Daz, these are the producers that I want to work with.
Yeah.
But if you hear something, let them know you can add to it too. You know what I'm saying? Because they're in the studio working. I don't know, but but that's maybe what it is. Snoop's looking at it like that. Like, I know how to make these big records that y'all need to make now.
Right. That's the part that Daz making it too simple. That's like Flair's like, y'all won't let me produce. It's not about just letting you produce. It's about, does it fit?
Mm-hmm.
Does it fit the project? Daz is making it where I'm supposed to be automatically producer. That's not how this works. If I buy Death Row, then I own Death Row. If I'm putting out Dog Pound, you're gonna put it out my way. Sad, right, Flair? Sad.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I may have a vision. I may want the new West Coast sound on this, and you ain't it. I can take your raps and I can take your brand, your paw print. I can take that to the next level, but I can't take it with your beats because your beats are you still trying to do Chronic 2001. You got a whole old ass hard drive with shit that you was making with Dre. I don't want that shit. Is what it. What's your thoughts, Flizzy?
I don't really have that. It's like I don't really know all the ins and outs in this, but there's a lot of maybes, like the scenario you guys just said. What if it is that? What if it's like he just don't want to say your beats like whack or
like damn, cause
what if it is? But I don't know, but maybe Daz probably knows something about Snoop. Like I don't know. That's his cousin. Like, is he trying to did he do something shady to him before? You know what I mean? Is there a track record of Snoop being shady to him?
This family, so they fell out a couple of times over the years.
I don't agree with Snoop talking about he gonna F him up though.
Yeah, but that's by him saying that. I feel like
did he say financially?
He just said financially, but at the same time, it's just like it's sort of like he did a big cousin move on him.
I can see that.
But at the same time, it's like so as go back to us working on the album real quick. It's like I have an idea, and then I'm like, hey, yo, Fliz, take this sample, which is Cruel Summer, right? This is the album the song that we've been getting a lot of feedback on. A lot of people like that song, Cruel Summer. So I came to Fliz without Charles even knowing. I'm like, yo, Fliz, take that Cruel Summer and flip that shit, yo. I believe that Fliz can make that beat and do what he did to it. Fliz produced that beat, by the way, y'all. If you didn't know. You know what I'm saying? But when Charles heard that shit, when he finally put it in the group chat, Charles was going crazy over that beat. You know what I'm saying? But
it wasn't dated. It wasn't dated.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I was getting at. You know what I'm saying?
So I want to move forward, gang. I want to talk about this Diddy documentary that 50 Cent put out. And I want to ask you guys, do you think 50 is petty for doing that? It just dropped today, the 50 Cent documentary of Diddy. I believe it's called The Reckoning or something like that. I want to talk about this because people on the internet are saying that 50 is just being petty and obsessed with Diddy. Diddy's trying to sue and get it stopped. But end of the day, it's happening. It's all happening, like the company man say. I want to get you guys' opinion because it feels like to me that 50 is within his rights to do it if you're a public figure. Now, some people say he's a public figure, but at the end of the day, you always picking at Diddy, da-da-da. I can't really have the liberty to have sympathy for Diddy, right? But do you want me to read it or you already have an opinion on this with this Diddy situation, with this documentary? Have you seen it, Flizzy?
No, a lot of people talking about it, but I'm not gonna watch it.
Oh, you're not gonna watch it? That's interesting. Why?
I'm like, there's nothing else I need to know or hear more about that situation with this dude. It's, I can answer the question you asked, like, is he petty? I don't want to use the word petty, right? But I don't think it's all right, this goes back to the way we opened the show when we were talking about, is things like you do things other than hip hop. 50 Cent is the king of other than hip hop now. And he's just doing mad stuff. And I don't know if this will help his pockets at all now, but I think he's such a businessman now. He's just doing stuff. And I don't think this was needed, especially as maybe he just hates Diddy.
He hate him.
Yeah, there's something there. They have beat, but I don't know if that was the move. He's gonna make a lot of money, I'm guessing, from this venture, and everybody's gonna watch it. But there's nothing more me personally needs to hear about this Diddy situation. So I'm like, I personally wouldn't have spent that much time to do that. I tell kids in the streets, because a lot of them doing drill disses, and you see a lot of people getting killed out here still. And it's like, all right, don't give that much energy to someone you don't like. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you know what I mean? I'm like, if you do a documentary about someone you idolize, it's different. You're paying homage, you're showing love. But I'm like, I'm not gonna put a whole production team because I hate you just to. But that's just a me.
But he can make money off of it.
Yeah, he can make money. But that's what I'm saying. It goes back to what we first opened the show of. Like, he can do things to make himself bigger or other than hip hop, and 50 Cent has mastered that. And this is one of the ventures that he's mastered. That 50 Cent's not looked at as just a rapper. He's now executive producer of documentaries and all that. But yeah, I don't know if it's needed. So the answer is, he petty? I'll use a different word, but I'll say it was not needed in my opinion.
Let me be devil's advocate real quick. Now, we don't say nothing when there's a documentary about everything that happens in the news. Now, there's a lot of white execs that bring like those documentaries. They try to get them first. They try to get the rights. They go to approach the family, da-da-da. We don't say nothing when they do it. But we say 50, you petty, da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he's moving just like these white execs move when they rush to get the documentary first, rush to get the movie rights first. When they, you know what I'm saying? They rush to do this. It's some ambulance chasing shit, right? And whether we want to see it or not, somebody wants to see it. Now, we don't do that when when they do it. Sometimes they say, well, it's not necessary, but people still watch it. The Menendez brothers shit just fucking dropped. That shit, how long ago? 40 years ago. Everybody was talking about the Menendez brother. Me and Shorty just watched. Shorty, what's that shit you was watching in the room about that? No. It's about the serial killer.
Ted Bundy.
Not Ted Bundy. The clown nigga. The nigga with the clown.
Great. What's his name? Gracie. Great or something. Great. Is it Gracie?
I don't know what that is.
I know you're talking
Pennywise.
No, this is a real guy.
I know, like
the serial killer. They just did a doc. Not a doc. They just did a show on John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah, Gacy. That's his name. Gacy.
They just did a show on John Wayne Gacy. That shit's like 50 years ago. 60 years ago.
It's on Netflix too.
But it knows the same. It was like 50 years ago. So he's a serial killer. He killed people, put people under the floorboard, all this stuff, da-da-da. He was one of the worst serial killers in history. Now, nobody's complaining about the exec, that green lash shit. You know what I mean? And so what I'm saying is 50 moving how these execs move, these corporations and da. But we know who 50 is. We know how petty he is. We see him online every day. So then we can say 50, you petty. But somebody else, they already, it's already like 5 Diddy documentaries already.
No, I know, that's why I said, me personally, I don't care to watch another one.
No, I get it.
So you know what I mean? And another thing is there's a difference when if you're making a documentary or something about someone you hate, I'm saying you're spending energy because why spending hate? Those people are making it purely just give me the dough. I don't care about this people, this person, that person. And there's a lot of other nuances that I don't want to go into because they're gonna open other doors. Why I don't like it, I just but I get it. I get that is true. But if everything is a money grab, but which goes back to how we open the show, when you do things other than hip hop, like when you're dealing with business on any level,
you just heard me, John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah, when you're dealing with business on any level, whether it's music, movies, documentaries, it's always going to be a cash grab aspect. Like no matter what, like I know I want to be successful in it, whatever I do, and I would love to get paid millions of dollars for everything I do. And yes, there is going to be a cash grab aspect to everything like we do. But I would like to think that if I had, or if someone had a problem with me and I had a problem with somebody, because I try to practice that. Like I try to I'm not. If I was 50, I'm not talking about that subject. No, I'm not doing a documentary. I might do I'll do a documentary on, let's say, like I don't know, like Houdini. I don't know, like I'm just throwing something out. They were pioneers on something. Let's educate people on something they didn't know. I think, but I do, as the cash grab aspect, I do understand Diddy's hot right now. Talking about Diddy is hot to death. I'm just tired of it. I'm just tired of it all. We all know he did some heinous stuff. Some people defended some of the stuff he did. I think that's just want to hear a lot of that, but that's my piece. You know what I mean?
So I seen the documentary. I'm like 3 episodes in. I'm like halfway in on the 3rd one. I watched it because I knew he was gonna talk about it as well. But before I left the house, I paused it on like halfway through.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And the documentary really breaks everything down, like from beginning to end. It talks about his childhood, everything. Him, you know what I mean? The New York, the tragedy that happened at the New York University and all of that, you know what I'm saying, with the celebrity basketball game. It just tells his whole story up until what we're seeing now.
Yep.
But it tells a different sides. And homeboy, and to be honest with you, a lot of the stuff that Gene Deal was saying, like over the years, is in this documentary. The footage that they have of Diddy that's recently footage before he got bagged and all of that shit.
Yep.
Netflix brought that footage. So Diddy was trying. So 50 was already pushing that he was gonna do a documentary.
Yep.
But Diddy was filming all of this stuff himself. All of the footage that's on that documentary is from Diddy filming it. Yep. He had his film people filming it. But what I think Netflix finessed Diddy, meaning they brought that footage. But I feel like Diddy was shopping that footage to compete with whatever 50 was gonna do. Let me tell you my story, like my side type shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like he was probably behind the scenes trying to negotiate a deal, and then got the footage sold because he probably needed the bread at the time.
Yep.
Thinking that they was gonna do the documentary on him, not knowing that this documentary was already pretty much done, and they probably added all that extra shit in there too. But everybody that's that you heard the stories about during the trial, they're in the documentary.
All right.
Like homeboy, that put this. Basically saying that Diddy was touching them and all of this other shit when they was working on the album.
Yep.
The footage of the shooting that he's talking about and his paperwork that when he filed, that shit's on the documentary.
Okay.
So when he's saying he got footage of shit, they're showing the shooting that happened in that LA the LA studio that supposedly Diddy was there and all this other shit. But they got footage of that shit. Okay. They got the news footage of when the cops came there and all of that shit too.
Yep.
So it's like everything that they're saying, like it's on that documentary. So I don't know. It's like, yeah, basically, and 50's only the executive producer, by the way. I don't know if he's on there talking or nothing like that because, like I said, I'm only 3 episodes in, and they've been pretty much telling everything. And Diddy was not doing no drugs when he first got into this industry. He was not drinking. He wasn't doing no drugs. Gene Deal even said it. And then there's what's the part? Was it Bonds, Matt Bonds, or whatever his name is? The dude that was he was like the he had some type of share. He had like 25% of the shares of Bad Boy. It was him and Diddy's mom. She had 75%, right? But he's telling the story. He's basically saying that Diddy didn't start doing drugs until there was a situation, I guess, with Kim, and you see Diddy with the cast on and all of that. He's saying Diddy started popping perks back then when that happened, and he thinks that's where his drug problem came in.
All right.
But when it's crazy because a lot of stuff was getting played right in front of us. Him on Diddy on Homegirl show. What's the show? With the blonde hair, the show.
Oh, you talking about
Ellen DeGeneres?
Oh no!
Yeah, it was Ellen.
Okay,
because it's on there. So it's like like a lot of the stuff, like people was laughing about it, but nah, these are real shit. Like this, he's basically telling you what he does. This is me on a Friday night. It's him and Cassie. He got the wig on with the silk shirt. Like, you know what I mean? It's like he's telling you what he does. Like he's telling you, like
yeah,
shit is wild, yo. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. Shit is crazy, man. At the end of the day, but they're showing everything though. They everything that they brought up in the trial is on that documentary.
Dead ass. So I want to move forward. Unless y'all got more to say about this.
No, I'm
shit.
good.
I got other topics I want to get to, but before we get to those topics, I want to shamelessly plug our album once again, The What Project. It's on all streaming platforms. We put our heart and soul into this project. It's popping. We getting really good feedback. The video, that is on my YouTube page.
Run that up.
Tap in.
Right?
Get in the comments. Let us know what you think. All right.
Share.
That is a good video. We got we just get, how we went all last year. I want to say a good 6-8 months. Talking about we making a project. We talked about it for like 8 months, gang. Probably 9 or 10 months. And I know a lot of y'all didn't believe that we was really, really doing something because they kept telling y'all I wasn't Charles ain't putting in his verses. Remember that narrative? Y'all remember that narrative that Charles
he had to come to the studio a couple of times and lay like 3 verses that same session though.
This is how we do. So listen, lock in. Listen, I got it done.
He's a busy man.
Listen,
he's running businesses. He's doing YouTube.
I got a lot going on, gang. It ain't easy to pin me down. Actually, my man Tony just hit me. He told me he need a verse tomorrow morning, like tomorrow afternoon. I don't know how I'm gonna get that done, but I'm gonna try.
It'll be done.
Yeah, listen. So listen, on all streaming platforms, Apple Music, Tidal, Instagram, Spotify, wherever. It's everywhere. What
do y'all think the next video should be? What do you think the next
Don't gas them up
be?
because we already know what the next video is gonna be.
I want to see what they say, but I know what we're about to do.
We don't want to gas them up, but we got some, like how we keep saying we working and we doing stuff. This stuff is just getting better, gang. By next summer, it's gonna be dumb. We got that song Cruel Summer. If you listen to these songs that we got, you can see where this shit going. By the summertime, listen, it's gonna be ridiculous. I'm just gonna be honest. Now, I'm gonna tell you this: the nice guy persona Fliz is showing is taking some of the luster off the bars on this, that. Nah, Fliz gets busy. Fliz gets busy.
Hold on. If you hear the bars on this, that, I'm being 100% true to who I am.
Yeah.
Like,
he's a rapper.
I hope you like the verse. I mean, it is what it is. But now I'm being 100% like me on that verse, bro. Like I'm talking from perspective of being in the streets with the kids. I'm using my part of my reggae influence from my Jamaican brethren. Bro, I'm using like my nerd side with some of the references, my upbringing.
And you're painting a
picture. Yeah, I'm painting a picture.
You're really just painting a picture. You're not trying to be anything.
Yeah, I'm not trying to.
So it's like the part where he's talking.
I'm the asshole talking about burning your bones.
What you say?
Dominicanos with the BBLs and all that. On the Suave Mente.
So in our city, Broad Street.
Yo,
he's talking about that. That's what he's talking
yeah,
about.
yo,
That Broad Street vibe, summertime when you going on Broad, you going to the chimney truck or one of these food trucks on Broad Street because there's about 1,000 of them.
And let two things I want to address. Like, you know how many freaking Puerto Ricans and Dominicans call me up about that Suavemente?
Yeah.
Yo, that song, shout out to my Latinos out there, because that Suavemente line, I guess, caught y'all and salute, because growing up where we grew up, there's a heavy, you know what I mean? There's a heavy Latino culture. Yeah.
Suavemente, as soon as I walk in Suave, that's what I play.
Number two, I don't like the fact that the way I talk is called the nice guy image. I
think they're not saying how you talk. They're talking about how, like tonight, you got so worked up about kids reading. That's not a tough rapper thing. Like, so that's
I'm not a tough rapper.
Right. That's what. So
I'm a person who lives real life.
But he just out-rap some of your tough rappers.
I'm like,
yo, the body your favorite rapper.
Yo, I'm not that dude. I'm saying I talk like this on a daily basis. I try to like lift people from getting killed.
Yeah.
I don't live a life where I promote, yo, shoot somebody. Like, I save lives, bro. So I need people to like understand that.
Right, and he's still a good rapper. He can balance both.
Like,
Homebody said. Homebody said, I can't find y'all on Spotify. Charles, what's the name of the project?
Though what? THA.
So listen, you can go to my profile has it right there in my albums. TJ's profile has it right there, his albums. Flair's profile has it right there, his album. You go to any one of our profile, go to our albums, it's right there. The What Project. Tap in, share the shit, get in the comments, let us know. Under that video I got on my page called This That, we got a video on my YouTube. Go in there, write in the comments how you feel. Like, we got mad love in the comments. I'm just gonna be honest.
The what? THA what was that?
Stat said we did our thing. Zero said Suavemente. Stat said y'all did y'all thing.
Orgullo mi gente, we on it.
Salute Johnny Poppin.
Dominicanos with them BBLs be tormenting them corners.
I love the song. Much respect to you, CNI. Drake, fake streams blocked y'all. He tried. He can't stop us. Let me see what else going on. He sounds educated. That's what it is. It's not that it's nice guy. It's educated.
See, it's showing all that.
Yep.
Fliz is just passionate about.
I'm reasonably educated. I mean, I got a degree, but
about his education, I feel that I am too. Vicky in the building. Salute, Vicky. I hope Vicky. I hope you listen to the. I think Vicky might have got the advanced release. I'm not sure, but I want to talk about something else, gang. I want to move to another topic. The new improved what show topic. Bang, bang, bang. We banging them out, right? This topic happened when we were not here. I don't remember if we talked about this or not. But I do want to discuss this because I think it's interesting. It's a J. Cole topic. Did we talk about J. Cole and Wale last time we was here?
I don't remember.
I want to talk about this because we haven't been here in 2 weeks, which means 3, right? So what happened with J. Cole and Wale? And this is very interesting to me. I want Flizz's take on this one.
Yep.
J. Cole is starting to get a bad reputation, Flizz. I don't know if you're paying attention.
Are you still mad at J. Cole, Charles?
You still mad? Yeah,
I wouldn't say mad, but I still got issues.
So you forgave him a little bit?
I'm not gonna say I forgave him or not. It's just not enough for me to be still on his neck. So I feel like he just got some funny stuff going on. He got some shit to discuss.
What are you doing?
Right. So what happened now with J. Cole and Wale? I want to talk about y'all. I want to talk about this because what happened was Wale actually revealed. He pretty much was saying he don't trust people in the industry no more since he was friends with J. Cole and Kendrick at the same time. And at the time when J. Cole dropped that False Prophets song, I don't know if you remember that song where J. Cole was riding a bus in False Prophets. It's my favorite J. Cole song of all time.
Okay.
He talks about Kanye West and Wale. First verse is about, I believe the first verse is about Kanye. No, first verse is about Wale, right? I got a friend, he be da-da-da. The first verse is about Wale. The second verse about Kanye, or vice versa. Don't quote me on that. But end of the day, Wale had came out. He did an interview on the Breakfast Club. This happened a few weeks ago. Recently, like 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago. It says Wale discussed his relationship with J. Cole during an appearance on the Breakfast Club. He says he vented to J. Cole about some personal struggles he had the night before False Prophets came out. Now, I'm gonna go and read the lyrics about False Prophets because you need to understand what happened. J. Cole literally
took their conversation and made it the boss?
No, because he had already recorded it.
Mhm.
But what he did was he betrayed Wale's trust. I pain in my shoulder. Something going on.
Oh, getting old, my
You gotta do them push-ups, Charles. Get up in the
I don't know what the hell
got
happened.
that gym
Need
in
some
your
icy
you
hot.
got that gym in the basement and haven't been used.
That's it. At the time, many fans interpreted one of the verses to be about their relationship. On the song, Cole references a friend who is struggling with the perceived lack of appreciation in the music industry. Wale discussed the situation during an appearance on the Breakfast Club. As for False Prophets, J. Cole raps on the song, I got a homie, he a rapper, he want to win bad. He want the fame, the acclaim, the respect that's been had by all the legends. So every time I see him, he's stressing, talking about niggas don't fuck with him. The shit is depressing. I know he's so bitter, he can't see his own blessings. He said a whole lot more, but he basically was saying that Wale always talking about what he don't have and this now he's always bitter and mad, talking about the fans. Because Wale, one of these dudes, he go on Twitter,
He's emotional.
he's emotional, he always responding. He's one of these guys that if you tweet something about him, he'll come back at you. He still does it to this day. He literally dropped the album a week ago, and he was coming at people on Twitter for saying this, that, and third. So he's still that guy. He still ain't learned. Get the fuck off Twitter. You know what I'm saying? But end of the day, what the conversation really is about is that J. Cole wrote a verse about Wale being mad. He's not appreciative that he's one of the top MCs. He always complaining and bitchy. He really tell J. Cole, I can read. It's more. The verse is longer than that.
Do you think Wale really knows that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's one of them.
What you mean?
Like, he's fucking nice, bro.
Yeah, Wale's dope.
Like, you know what I mean?
Okay,
Like,
good question. Let's talk.
Do you understand?
Do you think he's
like,
one of them?
That's what I'm saying. Like I think like Wale put out a good bunch of quality music, bro. Like, I mean, so he might not understand who he is or the type of what he put out for hip hop. You know what I mean?
Okay.
What he brought to the table. He might not really understand that. You know what I'm saying? And
I think that's what J. Cole verse.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
J. Cole was trying to.
He's trying to tell him like, yo.
He was trying to tell him, but what happened, TJ?
He's second guessing himself.
No, you're right. All that's true. J. Cole verse is 100% on.
Yes.
He was really describing Wale to a T. Like, listen, just stop worrying about what people talking about. He was like, you my homie, I want to talk to you, but he did it the wrong way because one, he didn't tell Wale it was coming out. Wale heard about it on the radio like everybody else. Wale was like, nigga, talking about me shitting on me. And I just told him last night some real shit. Wale was on the phone telling him real shit. Once again, bitching.
As him shitting on him, or J. Cole might have been trying to be like, yo,
no, because TJ, let me explain something to you.
I don't know the rest of
So I'm gonna tell you what happened. J. Cole said, I'm not talking about you. So that's what I'm saying is J. Cole said, J. Cole said, I'm not talking.
He's talking about him.
He is talking about everybody knows. Everybody knows. So Wale knew, everybody knows because Wale responded on another record. So Wale knows you're talking about him. Everybody knows you're talking about Wale and talking about Kanye West. He talking about Kanye West. If I read you the lyrics, you'll be like, that's Kanye. So, but the problem with it is, yes, you can speak to me on some friendship. You my man. You trying to tell me some real shit.
But don't put out as a record.
But don't no. None of that. Nothing he did is wrong until he said it's not about him. When he asked me, he said it's not about Wale. And when Wale asked me, he said it's not about you.
So he lied to me.
So he's fucking lying.
Yeah.
That's the problem. So then when they asked about Kanye, he's like, it's not about Kanye. So you made a record. You're a lyricist. We all lyricists. We can read between the lines. We can hear what you're saying. We can tell you're talking about Kanye, and we can tell you're talking about Wale. You're gonna sit there and try to tell us you're not. So I want to have this conversation. Fliz, what you think about it?
That's a dangerous game right there. It reminds me of when remember when Nas, I know I can. Everybody thought he was talking about Whitney Houston, and Nas was like, I want to talk about Whitney Houston, but I was listening like, you can't tell me he wasn't talking about Whitney Houston at the time. You know what I mean? So sometimes that perception is crazy. Yeah, that's touchy right there, right? I ain't gonna lie. But Wale, I think, might have had a conversation with him that he knows, like, yo, I know
listen, he was gonna have a baby.
Talking about me, bro.
But he was gonna have a baby. He was telling Jay. He said he thought J. Cole and Kendrick was his friends. He said Kendrick never disclosed information, but Wale made a whole record.
Yep.
So he said he never got close to anybody in the industry again.
Yep.
Nigga scarred and hurt.
Didn't T-Pain just said something like that? T-Pain just said
about
something
DJ
similar.
Khaled. We can read
Not
that.
just about DJ Khaled, just in general.
He said, the
a
industry,
lot of
nobody's
this
your
industry
brother.
Should be like fake shit. So it's like you're popping, so it's bro. Know what I mean? Then it's like he did so many favors. So if you think about it, T-Pain gave a lot of people a bunch of hit records, bro.
Yeah, oh yeah,
them hooks and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's what he was talking about it, and it's just like he feels as though he didn't get that in return.
Mm-hmm.
maybe when he needed it. You know what I'm saying? Because when Jay-Z said the death of auto-tune and all that. You know what I'm saying? So but
remember back in the late 80s when Dirty Diana, everybody swore he's talking about Diana Ross. You know what I'm saying? It's like sometimes like that perception
that's
is
one of those records too.
Because remember, Michael Jackson came out like, yo, I tried to date Diana Ross, blah, blah, she broke my heart on some shit. Then a song called Dirty Diana comes out. Oh no, I ain't talking about her though. It's like you better pick another name, Dirty Sarah or something. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know that Jermaine Jackson has a Michael Jackson diss record?
Get the fuck out of here.
Jermaine has a song where he's dissing his. I didn't learn that.
I don't believe that until I hear it.
I didn't learn that till this year.
I
didn't learn it till this year. And the label went at him to remove the record. It's a whole thing.
No,
like it's like the label threatened him. He dissed his brother on the record.
Sister, man.
I'm dead ass.
No.
Jermaine made a diss record to Michael Jackson back in the day.
2300 Jackson Street. Not Jermaine.
J. Cole can't talk to me about nothing except riding a bicycle. Listen, so I want to get your opinion on that. So how do you feel about a guy that's supposed to be like J. Cole? This J. Cole Wale thing. Mm-hmm. What should Wale do about that? What should he feel about that situation?
Nah, ain't nothing wrong with how he feels. That's his feelings. Like,
I think he's
is J. Cole wrong?
I don't think he's wrong. But I think he's wrong, and I think he's not wrong. You know what I'm saying? But he's wrong for not when he asked him, is it about me? And he said no, or whatever, however it went down when he said it wasn't about him. When he should have been like, yeah, but he should have also, if they were cool like that, he's supposed to have the conversation.
He's supposed to be able to tell him.
He's like, yo, bro,
this is about you. It's not disrespectful. I'm just saying, bro.
How I feel.
What they say about your blessings, like don't block your blessings, like disrespect what you got, bro. This is tough love right here. I'm not dissing you. Don't be like, nah, bro, it ain't about you. J. Cole, one of them dudes that, in my opinion, what I'm seeing, he'll do that. Be like, he say what he want to say. He'll write the whole shit, and then be like, yo, I'll delete this shit later. It ain't about him, cause that's I love him, that's my bro, He'll hit you in the face and be like, that's my bro. No, I'm sorry,
So we smacked him and ran.
As fucking usual. A little bit of that Drake energy been rubbing off on Cole. You heard it on that 7-minute drill. Dead ass. Let me see. Michael and Prince got line. This is for each other too. Yeah, they had beef.
Yeah, they had beef. They definitely had beef.
Dickie said, I'm gonna confront you. Sim said, don't trust no one in the industry. That's my takeaway. The industry's a dirty place. What Q-Tip told you. Industry rule number 4080. Record company people are shady.
You don't know nothing about that.
The
yo, young whippersnapper.
False prophets is a diss. That's funny as hell.
That's why like when like a lot of these artists come in and they got their like the industry people, they trying to separate you from Charles is gonna tell him what's really real. So we gotta get Charles out the way, you know what I'm saying? Or we gotta get Fliz out the way because he's gonna stand up for him. You know what I mean? Like it's that type of bullshit. So we gotta put our people in here so we can just control the whole situation.
Yep.
Fuck out of here, yo.
You said that with mad conviction. Fuck out of here, yo.
Gang, I want to talk about this one because this one made me chuckle. I'm just gonna be honest. In the title of our show, I said Drake lost. Now, the reason I'm saying Drake lost, there's no real love for the bubble bath rapper over these parts. These two are here by default. The Drake hate-a-thon, but it's not really a hate-a-thon, it's just a fact-a-thon. And what's going on with the facts, right? Let me get to this super chat salute.
I think, Charles, do you want
chocolate cakes
between you and Vic?
Chocolate cakes, is that what that says?
You want to move the queue? Oh, my bad. Yeah, it says chocolate cakes.
Chocolate cakes in the building. Salute for the super chat. Appreciate you. Listen, chocolate cakes.
Between you and Vic, I think y'all want to box Drake, yo.
I don't want to box nobody. I'm good. I just like talking shit because, like I said in the beginning of the show, when I talked about BigXThaPlug, I give everybody the same amount of smoke. With this hip hop shit, I just feel a certain way and I stand on it. We've been arguing for 3 years about hip hop. I was arguing when it wasn't cool to say Drake don't belong in nobody's top nothing, right? I was in the very room going toe to toe about that shit, and I stand on it right now. I'm never going to change. I never switch up. I never fold. Now, at the end of the day, right? I want to talk about this situation right here because what's going on, my man K. Dot. I want to talk about this because it's two things to this, but Drake did win artist of the year for Spotify. Not win. I'm talking about. He's in the top artists. I want to talk about this.
I was like, that's a.
He's not the artist of the year. But what I want to talk about, and this what hurts the Drake fans the most, this is why they be in my comments and my mentions, calling me all kind of name, everything but a child of God. The only fan base on Earth, Fliz, that reacts when you talk about their artists. I can go out here and talk about Eric Sermon. I can talk about Salt and Pepper. I can talk about Big Daddy Kane. I can talk about anybody, bro. The only people, like you can name me some rappers from right now. You ain't see nobody going at me, calling me names over BigXThaPlug. Like whoever it is, they fan base just they'll be respectful. The only people that get so worked up and mad is Drake fans. Every time I bring up Drake, no matter what I say, they get mad. They come to no one does that but them, right? So this is why I say shit like this. What had happened? What happened right now? When I've been seeing for the last fucking 8 months that Drake is running Spotify. He having the best numbers of his life in his career right now. Well, what had happened was, what's the year-end wrapped, right? Right, they're telling you at the end of the year, da-da-da. Well, your boy K-Dot is dominating Spotify right now. He literally is one of the only people in that of the top. Let me see if I can get the exact thing. The Spotify rap, the top songs of 2025 is a Kendrick is in that. Kendrick is in that, and your boy Drake is not. Kendrick is one of the. So what I'm saying is, and that's the only one. That's only one.
And he got two in there though.
That's only one category. In all the categories, albums, everything. There is no Drake. There's no Some Sexy Songs for You. Now Drake is one of the top artists of the year according to Spotify. But as far as numbers and this, that, and the third, Kendrick wiped them. Right. So this is what we're talking about when we talk about this whole situation.
Kendrick's in the top 5 with 1 and number 5 song. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just crazy, bro.
K-Dot is not only in him and SZA.
That category you said too, right?
Kendrick, they're in the top songs of the year, right? With Luther, and they in the top album of the year with a song with an album that came out last year, not GNX. So in that argument about, so let me get it, number one for these songs, the top songs of the year. Luther was the number 1 song of 2025 of everything. Billie Eilish, Lady Gaga, Alex Warren, Hunter X. That's the damn the K-pop video. I think that's the K-pop.
Miami, I feel like I heard that song 5 times in fucking within an hour, yo.
Yeah. So what we not gonna do is act like this didn't happen, and just to be clear. K-Dot's still running it. He running Spotify, which is what they're trying to take away from your boy. They're trying to make it like, yo, that stuff that y'all talking about with Dot is whatever. I'm gonna salute Dot right now and say you doing your thing, right? You doing your thing. The bubble bath rapper once again caught another L. That's what's in the title. I said Drake lost because he lost that. That he is one of the top artists of Spotify. I don't know how you can be one of the top artists. Well, I do know all his old shit is bumping right now. So they went back and everybody listens to all Drake old shit for nostalgia. So that shit is popping. But right now for 2025, as far as albums right now that's out, no. That's Some Sexy Song for You shit. Ain't popping, Fliz. I know you want your feature. I might have just messed up your Drake feature.
Nah, you know what's funny? I was thinking about that, like how people get sensitive on both sides for that. Because I know that that's my joke on every rapper. Remember, it was like MC Hammer. I named like every week. I'd be like, I want to collab with blah blah blah.
Right.
And I noticed we were talking about the most obscure rappers. Like, let me do a collab. But if I say I want to collab with Drake as a joke, because I know Drake ain't gonna go collab with me. But if you do, but you know what I'm saying, I'm here for it.
I'm ready.
I'm here for it. But I'm like, yo, I'm like, then it's like the comment like, you ain't gonna get no damn, you're gonna do a collab with Drake for, I ain't gonna go nowhere. But I can be like, yo, I want to collab with Joe Blow. No saying from the block. Oh, yo, all right. I'm like, I ain't gonna get no that collab, ain't gonna go nowhere. So it's fun enough. If you put Drake out there, it's gonna be a sensitive thing on all levels. It's like that name sparks sensitivity in every direction, even from like a Kendrick fan. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's like you just say Drake. I say as a joke, yo, Joe, let's collab, and people get mad at that joke. Like shit. I said the same thing for like let's say the UMCs. Let's get a Young MC. Yo, let's get this collab, Young MC. I'm still with it. No one gets mad. You know what I'm saying? No one gets mad at me, bro.
Young MC.
I be like, yo, I want to collab with Young MC. Remember I said I want to collab with Kwame. Yeah. Nobody got mad. You know what I'm saying? No one said that collab ain't gonna go anywhere. I got a song with Rampage. All right, check out my new song with Rampage. This shit is fire with Rampage, the last Boy Scout. I remember somebody was like, damn, Rampage still rapping on it. But no, it's like, yo, but I don't get the whole, that ain't gonna go nowhere. I got love for it.
Right.
So I'm like, you say Drake is gonna spark something. You know what I mean? Drake.
See, Flares is an artist, and he just deals with the artistry. He don't get the politics of who hates him online. Just if we're gonna collab, we're gonna collab, right? I think Flares will do a collab with Bad Bunny, right? I think you'll do. I think I mean Bad Baby. The little white girl, the bad baby, the little white girl, the rapper.
Cash Me Outside.
Cash Me Outside, girl.
How about that?
Would you do?
I do a collab with everybody, bro. Like, yo, you understand? Like, yo, in this city, they call me the collabo king of Rhode Island. Like, no one got more collabs with me. You know what I'm saying? Nobody got more collabs with me in this state. I didn't tell anybody. Like, I got collabs with people put out a poll in the city of some females a few years ago. Nobody does collabs with the female rappers. I put a list of 40 to 50 girls. I got just collab with females. I'm like, oh, don't group me in that. I got collab with everyone.
That's beautiful. I want to talk about one more thing that I just saw. I did not know this right here. This is a wild conversation. Remember that versus Locks versus Dipset?
Yep.
Cameron said he didn't even want to do that.
No, he didn't.
I didn't know that.
Jimmy pushed the issue on him, and I think Cam made most of the money too on that.
Yeah, I saw an argument. Like Cam had some kind of a side deal that they didn't like. Yeah.
I feel like see, like the thing, I don't like when you look at that the situation with Dipset, it's like Jim, I feel like he brought a lot to the table, and maybe he's not like feeling like he's not getting the respect or not even compensated, but just the respect of what he brought to the table.
You're talking about Jim?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think that's more or less like, I be thinking that's more or less of what their issue is. You know what I mean? And Cam's just over probably just doing music. But then I heard Cam was about to drop a EP or something.
I don't see Cam quitting anytime soon.
Nah.
Like, remember, he's on his podcast dropping verses. You know what I mean? I think Cameron is a rapper at heart. You know what I mean? Like, he got all the other business ventures, you know, but I think Cam loves rap. Like, no bullshit. I might have just changed the subject there, but I really do think Cam loves to rap. And he's dope at it.
I also think that Dipset, I don't know if I feel like the way that they did that battle, like it was sort of like they didn't rehearse. Like it was like y'all didn't know what the Locks was coming to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was. I don't know. It was just the opportunity missed on all the way in with all the extra that was going on stage. Uh-huh. They lost a lot of bread because they were supposed to go on tour after that. Just imagine that D Block and Dipset tour. That's crazy.
Yeah, that'd
be a crazy ass tour.
That'd have been dumb. Yep.
So I don't know. I just feel like there'd just be a lot of missed opportunities with miscommunication. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like really understanding. Like, you know how we got the group chat, so we pretty much talk every day. You know what I mean? The ideas or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like we working on shows and stuff like that, but we're not just gonna with us, you're not just gonna come get no regular show. We about to really get busy, you know what I'm saying? Like you about to see something crazy. Like
you got to see the cohesion, you got to see chemistry. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I think everybody talked about that, but that's the reason why they lost. Because I think in verses, period.
I feel like that was one of the best verses though.
I think it was one of the catalysts to make it big. But in a lot of verses that I be watching, like I really think a lot of times I'm seeing the artists with the bigger songs lose. Because they don't plan out like a strategy they're crewing.
That they got the big records.
Yeah, it's weird, man.
Where like the Locks, they this is the garden, bro. So they already knew what they was coming to do. Like this is the garden. this is the first one like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like it's basically like it's a show. It's fucking 30,000. How many people in the garden, bro? 30,000, 40,000
Some crazy
people.
shit.
It's a show. So when I mean the Locks came to put on a show, and then I feel like they underestimated the Locks too, because just certain shit. They just rapping for niggas in the hood. They ain't got no records for the lit. What you forgot about this Mariah Carey joint? Nigga, shut bang. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
they were prepared. They had strategy.
It was like, what nigga? Come on, bro. We got Grammys.
Yeah.
What we talking about?
Sims got a question for you, Fliz.
Who?
Sims got a question.
What's the question?
Would you do a collab with Megan Thee Stallion?
Yep.
I do a collab with everybody, bro.
Fliz is not joking.
You don't understand, yo. You don't have to. I will do a collab with
There's no
everyone.
There's no name you can hit him with. Tekashi 6ix9ine? Yes.
Yes, I will do a collab with everybody, yo.
Ask him would he do a record with Tretch.
Oh, yo,
See,
Tretch is one of my OGs. I
about to do.
love Tretch, bro. That would be a dream of mine to get a record with Tretch. I ain't gonna lie. If
We can make that.
like that would be a dream come true for me.
I know we can make that.
Yep.
I'm dead serious.
Tretch is one of my go MCs of my childhood.
All right, gang. I think we get ready to wrap this up, man. Listen, head on over to black-yeti.com. You know, Fliz.
Run the What Project up.
Fliz got a 30-minute ride, so anytime Fliz leave here, he driving for 30 minutes. Put something in the chat what Fliz should listen to tonight heading home that he may not have heard.
As we was doing the podcast, Freddie Black was in the chat when he was texting me. So I'm gonna listen to his 3 joints that he sent me. I'm gonna listen to those.
He got an album on, right?
Yeah.
Was that Freddie Black or Jim Brown?
Oh, my bad.
Jim Brown?
I said Freddie Black. My bad. Jim Brown.
Jim Brown.
Was it Jim Brown or Freddie Black? I'm gonna say sometimes I be confusing on there because I
Yeah,
know y'all
Jim
was in
Brown.
the same crew.
Yeah.
But also I gotta listen to the Daylight album. You know what I'm saying, on the way home. I'm still behind on the Daylight album.
I'm 10 songs in. And you know what's crazy? I was like, damn, because I heard them do
Yo.
something. They did something with the Cruel Summer, but it's not like how we did it. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like a quick little snippet, but I was like, oh, man.
Yo, Imperial. Somebody did get at me a few weeks ago. I forgot who it was. Somebody who watches the podcast, and they got at me on Instagram, I believe, for a collab. And I was like, what's up? Like, and it just stopped, but you know what I mean? But let's get it.
I'm going to put out the call that I need 10 to 13 beats. If y'all want to send beats. Need to get a collab with Red Worth on the soundtrack. Salute to Rob Worth. Rob Worth is a solid individual. He's on Facebook. He's typing from Facebook right now. Y'all need to link up. Salute, Sims. I appreciate you staying up so late. I don't know what time it is where everybody's at, but it's almost midnight here, so we appreciate y'all still being up with us. This been water all night, in case anybody been wondering. It been water after the Jolly Ranchers that TJ made. I didn't get crazy, man. That motherfucking Don Julio banged my head one night about 3 weeks ago.
It's not my fault. It might have been.
I was like, yo,
fault.
what
Did
the
I
hell?
do that?
That shit banged my head.
We're gonna be on a Don this weekend.
Jim said
I'm gonna have
same
to make some. I
difference.
think I'm gonna have to make some of these at the party, bro.
Dead ass. So Jim, we got a bartender.
Oh, all right. So we gotta put the
Yeah,
bartender
it's
on.
gonna be a bartender. Jim
wait,
said
you got a
Dame
what?
difference. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Listen
the
to
one
the
and leave the what?
NLE and Youngboy diss tracks. Joke. Jim Browski is in
Hey,
the
yo,
building.
you know what's
Salute, Jim.
crazy with the NBA YoungBoy shit? Yo, and y'all might not understand what I'm saying, but yo, he's like Michael Jackson to this era of kids, yo. Dead serious, and I'm not the only person that said that. But you know what I mean, like real shit. Like these kids are fainting and everything. Like, just imagine this. Just think about this, right? You was not able to see Michael Jackson like outside in the public or anything like that unless you went to one of his shows. This kid has not been able to move around for like a good
NBA YoungBoy?
Yeah, for like at least 5 years, bro.
Dead ass.
He made $70 million off of his tour.
So Charles, that said, what's the email address?
Lovely.
The email address is thewhatshow@gmail.com.
THA what?
If you buy the merchandise and I didn't even put the merch out. Let me put the merch out real quick before we got here. If you buy the merch and you send it to thewhatshow@gmail.com, I will put it on all. And the people that send, don't worry, I'm getting to that. I'm gonna put it up on all my social media I will post you on all my social media platforms for showing love. Right?
What's the homie that did the reaction to the video? Yo, he in the chat.
Oh yeah. Yo, what's up with homie,
Quality. I didn't see him tonight, but Quality, that's my guy.
Yeah,
Quality.
Shout out to him, man.
Salute to Quality. He showed
brother.
more love than anybody on here, gang. I'm just gonna be honest.
I'm just being honest.
Dead ass. I'm just
Hey,
being
y'all
honest.
need to go
Collection,
check
gang.
that reaction video out too. Hilarious, yo. Salute to him, man.
Oh
I
yeah,
appreciate
dead ass.
you, bro.
Quality. He always show love. He did a reaction video to our videos called This That, and it's priceless, gang. It's in my if you're on my YouTube, I did share it, so it's in my post. If you go to the community post, I shared Quality's reaction, or you just go to Quality's page. He reacted to our video, bugging out. It was crazy, gang. We appreciate that. Listen, we about to get out of here. Who tapping in? Somebody just tapping in. You just getting in at midnight? Let me see who this is. Deluxe just getting in. What up, Deluxe? In the building. Hit the rewind. We talked for 2 hours already.
Watch the video.
Charles said, you want me to talk with Dad, see if we can link up and talk to the Snoop thing? Sure, let's get it in. I need that interview. Let's go. Lock it in. Let's make it work. Listen, man, we're gonna get out of here. We had a good time. I feel like we had an interesting show tonight. I believe. I thought we hit some good topics. We went West Coast, East Coast, down south, up south, da. And I still could have kept going forever.
East side, west side.
Listen, salute. Vicky said it's 11:42 here. Stat said I'm gonna get my homie to check the show out too. He rap, he dope. There it is. So listen,
let's work.
Not much. I was moderating for Justin on Culture United. Okay, salute. I feel like I'm on the block right now. Famous TJ quote. Man, listen, before we get out of here, one more time, man.
Hey, know what's crazy? Because when I first heard that beat, that's what I really felt like, yo. I felt like it was 95, nigga. I was coming up.
That's how most of the songs came about, to be honest.
Head over
that
to.
Took me right back. I really felt like I was on the block, ducking and dodging, like, you know.
That's what it's supposed to do. Listen, go over to your the streaming services and play that album. Run that up, man. We out of here, man. It was a great night. We gotta get Flares home. We appreciate y'all for tapping in.